Alright, what's up everybody? FTWitachi here. Sakura Santa, y'all know what's up. Thank you all very much for tuning in to the Christmas live stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer /FTWitachi Plays, where today we're going to be playing Sakura Santa. For those of you that don't know what this is about, basically starting on Halloween, we also did one for Thanksgiving, and now we are doing one for Christmas. We play graphic novel video games. I absolutely love them. I think they're great for holiday types of video games. Might change it in the future. But I feel the graphic novel theme that we got going on our channel for holiday videos are great. I love it. They're fun to play. And I was recommended Sakura Santa from a friend of mine. I have no clue except from thumbnails that I've seen, so I kind of understand why they recommended it. But just to give you guys a heads up, this might get removed from Twitch. I don't think it'll get removed from Mixer. Mixer doesn't have, they're not really strict as of yet. And YouTube, if it won't get removed, it'll just get demonetized probably. But it might get removed from Twitch, because I've noticed Mixer has the game on their game list, YouTube has the game in their game list, and Twitch has it on their banned list. So you can't, if you're wondering why this is in a different gaming section on, I think it's like Sakura Christmas or something like that I put it under, which is kind of close. That's why. It's banned on Twitch. So this live stream might even go down. I don't even know. But hopefully it doesn't. For those of you tuning in, thank you all very much for tuning in. Again, this is a graphic novel game. This is we did one for Halloween of 2019. We did one for Thanksgiving of 2019, and we are now doing one for Christmas. Don't really remember. For the one in Thanksgiving, what did we do? Some KFC graphic novel. Don't ask me. I forget what it was called. A finger licking good. The name. What's his name? The KFC dude. Colonel Sanders. A finger licking good Colonel Sanders dating game or something like that. That's what we did for Thanksgiving of 2019, and for Halloween 2019. That one was a banger. Oh, Doki Doki Literature Club. That's what got me hooked on the freaking graphic novels. And then, of course, Christmas, Sakura Santa. We also did a graphic novel last year for Christmas, but I don't want to go too much into it because it was called Adolescent Christmas or Adolescent Santa, and it was a great graphic novel. Absolutely loved the game. It was a quick and short video, so yeah, I don't want to waste too much time with this intro. Thank you all very much for tuning in to our holiday graphic novel video game live stream. We are here to play Sakura Santa, so let's go ahead and start it up. Why does it have to be December? If isn't the night before Christmas yet, but maybe it heard all the Christmas music and came early. Well, first of all, it is the night before Christmas. So yeah. Because there's nothing stirring, not even a mouse. I get to be all alone at home. No, not like that movie. I mean, it's an apartment. Oh, so they brought up Home Alone. Name's Koji. Moved out to go to university. So first of all, when it comes to these graphic novels, there's usually different, there's always one straight playthrough. And depending on your choices, usually, some of them don't even have choices, you just freaking reading the graphic novel. But I'm pretty sure this one has choices, as I've read it a little bit. There's different scenes that you can get. We're just going to play this straightforward, just how we kind of did with Colonel Sanders for Thanksgiving. When it was with the Colonel Sanders one, we pretty much saw all of the other endings and all of the other features because there was only one real straight way you can go through. All of the other endings and all of the other there was only one ending in Colonel Sanders, but you had other mini cutscenes in between. If you chose the wrong answer, it made you kind of just redo it. So there was one real true playthrough, so we kind of finessed that one. And then Doki Doki Literature Club, we saw every single ending. This one, we're just going to go straight through it, see what we can do. I'm not going to spend 5-10 hours on this game, so hopefully we enjoy this one. Villain, happy Krishna Kwanzaa. I'm so happy I pronounced that right, man. Thank you very much, Villain. It has been a while, man. It's a pretty decent university. Best I could get. Feels like that's all I could get, though. Huh. First of all, let's try to move this before it shows you guys. Now you guys can freaking read along with me. I'm not very good at social skills, I guess. I mean, I try to introduce myself to people and be nice to them. So I'm not sure why no one is even talking to me. Maybe it's bad luck, or maybe I'm just boring. Maybe there's something more I could do to open up to people. So this guy sounds like me, but not too like me, because I don't have the issue of people talking to me. Yeah, not sure I spelt it right, but that's exactly how to say it. I'm not really comfortable around town yet. It's still a strange place. I guess that's why I'm not getting into the Christmas spirit. When I think of Christmas, I always think of family and friends. And right now, I'm all alone. Maybe I'm thinking about this too much. Normally, I don't dwell on this sort of thing. You know what's great about this game? The freaking graphics compared to some of them. And they also give you an opacity background behind the words, so you can actually read them. Um, Colonel Sanders, they had freaking white writing on white background, and I couldn't read it. Uh, the least PC way to say Happy Holidays. Isn't holidays one L? Or is that the villain way to say holidays? Still, it would be nice if I had some company. I guess it's hard to adjust to moving away from home. Classes have been okay, my grades are fine, but I keep hearing people say networking, 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 or at least that you should meet friends. And this isn't exactly Christmassy. Black coffee, an empty apartment, the hum of the city outside the window. What's the point of a holiday if there's nothing to celebrate? Or no one to celebrate with? I should think of something to do. With university over, or for the winter break, well, I was gonna say, when is he gonna be done with school? It's winter break, fam. I've spent what feels like forever alone. Maybe I could try family. See what my parents are doing, see what my brother is doing. To be honest, we're gonna go with parents. I'll call my parents and ask if I can visit. I haven't seen them in a while, and I kinda miss them. Mom makes really delicious treats, and every year I would pig out on them. Dad loves building a massive snow fort. He threw his back out last year, but he never quite grew up. My parents love Christmas. It's their favorite time of the year. Yeah, I'm a little homesick. Christmas is about family, right? Koji. I see. Okay, Mom. So the guy's name's Koji. My name's Koji, I think. I hope both of you really enjoy your trip. So they're going on a mom and dad trip. I put down the phone, feeling disappointed. With me off at university, they had their lives to themselves, so they decided to go on a trip together this year. Every year before this, they've wound up hosting the big Christmas party. Now they're off to have the vacation they always wanted. Off to a tropical island with a sunny sky and beautiful beaches. They love Christmas, but I guess this time they wanted to change it up. I should be happy for them, right? Did I really use up all of my options already? I don't want to spend Christmas alone. The clock goes up another number, and then another number, and another. This feels wrong. This isn't Christmas. To be honest, Christmas this year came by really quick. I understand Thanksgiving was really, really late into November, and between Thanksgiving up until Christmas, or today, the 24th, I felt like a week. I was shocked at how fast I was striking through with World of Warcraft lately. It's just been so fast, and every year it just keeps going quicker and quicker and quicker. And when you're younger, you see it, but you don't. You just like, yeah, who cares? Now you see it, and it's like, whoa, it's going really quick. But 2020 almost here. Help us at 3K subs. Click the sub button down below, and let everybody else know that you know. Come subscribe and join us in with Sakura Santa. But right now, nothing. Nada. Zip. What do I do now? I didn't have anything else in mind, and I got something in my eye. Well, I could just spend Christmas alone this year. Then it hits me. What that would really be like. Eating shrink wrapped fruitcake? Staring out my window at all the people having fun? No, I won't let that happen. I'm not going to let those thoughts take over. No one wants to be around someone miserable, so I'll keep my head held high. I'm not going to let this one get to me. But I gotta admit, it'd be nice to have someone with me this Christmas. So let's break it down. I could go out and volunteer for something, or try to attend an event. Anything would be better than just rotting away inside the apartment. I think I'll go out for a walk. It'll help me think. shopping district downtown will have plenty of festive lights, I'm sure. Maybe that will get me the feeling of Christmas spirit. Ooh! It's a pretty short walk to downtown front where I live. I would love to live here. Holy! Sure enough, it's busy as ever. Christmas brings everyone out, I guess. Even though there are more people here, though. I feel even more alone than before. Whenever I read, I get tired and I yawn, so please I apologize about that, but I'm actually into this. I love these games. Wouldn't be playing it otherwise. There's a crowd here, but it's not like I know any of them. Seems like walking is just making me think about this more. Maybe if I got out of downtown, where else would I go? It's not like anything is waiting for me at my apartment. Where else can I sit down and just think to myself? I could go to the park, I guess. I walk by a break into a small footpath. It leads into the woods, a park technically, but more like the edge of town. I don't know where it ends though. Seems like it climbs over some hills on the way. I don't have anything better to do, so I guess I'll go this way. Oh right, I remember now. There's supposed to be a shrine at the end of this path. Maybe I could ask to get my fortune told. Or I could ask for the blessing of the shrine. Maybe wishes do come true. But that requires an offering. And my pockets are, well, they aren't exactly jingling, but I managed to find some. It's just symbolic, right? It's the thought that counts. I don't normally go for this stuff, but it would feel sort of reassuring, I guess. So maybe that shrine would be worth visiting. I don't lose anything if it doesn't work, right? Well, except for a few coins, but my spare change is better off keeping a roof over someone's head than just sitting there, right? Alright, what's next? We got the dot screen. There's the shrine there. Kind of classy. Kind of empty, though. Isn't there usually some kind of priest at these shrines? This reminds me of that one location in Fortnite. It's up north on the map, towards the left. Lucky Landing, just very close to there. Well, I guess I can make an offering anyways. I find the offering box and throw the coins in. I don't know any, ritual, I guess. Guess I can try praying anyways, right? Close my eyes, put my hands together. I'd like to have a friend to spend Christmas with. I have no idea if that actually helped or not, but I feel a bit better, I guess. Even if spirits don't exist, doing this feels comforting. Just then the priest calls to me. Hello, what brings you here, young man? Oh, I was just making an offering. Good. It's nice to see young people around here again. I work hard to keep everything together, but not many come by. The priest is an older man, and I can't help but notice the limp in his walk. Are you okay? What do you mean? Oh, you mean my leg. I injured it a while ago. Doctor told me to rest, but I'm the only one here to take care of things. So he's been pushing himself and making it worse. No, I'm not just going to let that happy, poor guy needs a break. Do you need help with anything around the shrine? My schedule isn't exactly crowded, so I have plenty of time to spare. If I help out with things, maybe he'll finally have a chance to recover. I suppose I could use your help, yes. In fact, could you help shovel the snow off the path? Sure, I can do that for you. He flashes me a worn-down smile. Thank you. Well, that didn't take much time. The priest seemed pretty happy about it, too. Oh, thank you, young man. It would have taken twice the time. Listen, I don't want you to hurt yourself or anything. I'll come by every few days. Let me do the hard stuff, okay? You are too kind. I wish more people your age were like you. Like me, huh? I don't really think I'm anything special. Being special isn't the point. Anyone can be kind, but not many actually choose to. Uh-oh. And that makes you exceptional anyways. I guess you're right. Anyway, I have other things to do. Sure, I'd love to. No, don't worry about it. It's just old man business. Nothing too hard. You've done more than enough. Do come again sometime, though. Don't worry. I will. As he walks back into his shrine, I feel a little odd. Was this because of the wish I made? Or is he really nice? Felt so easy to talk to him. Well, I'm happy I was able to do something. Anything for somebody. As I walk away from the shrine, I hear something rustling off the path. Probably just some raccoon. But I'm curious anyways. I start pulling branches aside to see what's there. It's a girl, one with eyes that seem to shine like the stars. What the fuck is it? She has ears. Like animal ears. What's going on, team? What did we... Is this why it's banned on Twitch? It's not that bad. I haven't ever seen anyone who seems so happy. Her smile seems so completely honest. But she has fox ears. Yeah, he noticed them too. Wait, whoa, that's a tail. You are so cute. Excuse me? You were so nice to the old man. He's pretty lonely, you know. At least when I'm not around. My eyes wander from her brightly colored tail over her Hey, didn't you ever hear about the myth of Actaeon? Eyes up. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Well, I mean, the words. I don't know. I'm just joking, don't worry. I'm not going to sick any dogs on you. Actually, just the opposite. I kind of like you, so go ahead. Okay. I guess you just gave me permission to sit. So, what's with the tail? Are you cosplaying or something? I'm a fox spirit. Of course I have a tail. Is she serious? It's my shrine. I'm the one you made the offering to. So I heard your wish, being a spirit and all. You did? Yep. You're in luck. One-time wish fulfillment service. I mean, the coins didn't impress me much. But what you did for the priest? Real nice back there. So what goes around comes around. I never really thought about it that way. I thought you just did good things because it was the right thing to do. You should, but sometimes the world is listening and takes notice. I mean, you wanted to have a friend for Christmas, right? Yeah, that's right. So you're feeling a bit lonely? Yes, I am. Could I be your friend? Her ears perked up at the moment, illustrating her excitement. You'd be my friend? Why wouldn't I be? Well, I don't know if she's for real or not, or if she's really a fox spirit like she says she is. Though I'm not sure I really mind one way or another. She's here. Of course I'm going to visit the shrine. Sure, I'd like to be your friend. And I would love to be yours. Yay. Great game. My name is Akina. I don't know yours yet. I'm Koji. Nice to meet you, Koji. But here's Twitch. Oh, twitch.tv. Come follow us out. Twitch.tv/FTWitachi plays. Y'all know what's up. Are you free tomorrow? Tomorrow? I guess so. I don't have anything planned for the next week. Then let's go on a date. Date? Why a date? Because I like nice people. And you're a nice person. I told you guys, yawning is gonna come. I apologize. So I like you. Why else? I guess that makes sense. Well, that isn't really what I was... Oh, you don't want to go out with me? I like the foxy ears and tail thing. It looks pretty cool. Her ears and tail droop heavily. I'd have floppy ears, like a golden retriever. She looks at me with the sparkling eyes. I can't resist them. Okay, I'll go on a date with you. I only really wanted a friend, but it's settled then. We'll go on a date. Of course, I have some things to take care of in the spirit realm, so I'll be busy for the rest of the day, so I can't spend today with you yet, even though I'd love to. Yeah, spirit realm, right. I haven't really accepted the fact that she's supposedly a fox spirit. Though, I guess it's harmless either way, right? Probably. I should probably get going too. Okay, I'll see you soon, Koji. Just come to the shrine when you're ready. Any time of the week. See you later, Akina. She turns and bounds away, her tail a red swish behind her. What just happened there? I guess I've got a new friend. I'm going to keep walking around town though. It's just a nice day. I'd like to really enjoy it. Actually enjoy it, same thing. Too many people makes walking through downtown like walking through thick gel. So I'll just go over here. I guess a lot of people are buying gifts for Christmas. I mean, downtown is always a little busy, but this is kind of ridiculous. My mind wanders back to the girl I met at the shrine. Spirit realm? Fox spirit? It's kind of weird. But I have a date, I guess. An actual date. That's even weirder than spirit foxes. I haven't had a date in years. Did say I wanted a friend, but wow, I didn't expect this. Not that I'm upset. Hina's been pretty nice to me so far, even if she is some kind of fox spirit god thing. Though, I haven't ruled out good cosplay. Wasn't really expecting someone to ask me for a date though. Well, I guess I have something to do this week. And I don't have to be alone anymore, that's nice. As I keep walking, a single person stands out amongst the bustling crowd. I stand still in the middle of those milling about. Of course she stands out. Why, what the hell is going on here? I feel a strange urge to walk up to her. Maybe I'll find out what's up with that outfit. Not that it isn't interesting. Imagine you see someone dressed like this. She looks kind of familiar. Kind of strange though. The bunny outfit, of all things. Well, it isn't exactly Christmassy. I mean, it's not exactly the right weather for it. Well, that kind of dress. It's almost like she's wearing nothing at all. Hello, please visit our cafe. It's just down the street in downtown. We're serving hearty, healthy, happy food. It'll keep you warm, fill you up, and put a smile on your face. Oh, I guess she's some kind of promotional mascot. Just then, she spins to face me. Hello? I don't really know what to say to her. She isn't moving to give me one of those flyers either. You okay there? She squints at my face. I'm starting to feel like a bug under a microscope. Koji. Eh? How do you know my name? She just takes a step closer, peering at me. You haven't changed at all, Koji. It's me, Itsumi. Itsumi? Yeah, that Itsumi? You mean the one from middle school? None other. Looks like she's brushing off her work for the moment. You look well. You mean you can see my everything? Well, yes, that's what I was thinking, but do you like it? I don't dislike it. Well, why are you dressed up like that anyways? Do you work for a bunny cafe or something? No, this is just an advertisement. So what's the difference? If it were a cosplay cafe, everyone would be a bunny or something. But I'm the only one. Maybe she was the only one who fit the uniform so well. But yeah, this sounds like Itsumi for sure. Never change, Itsumi. Well, except for the better. You're talking about my... Yes, we are. She's so blunt, I feel like I just got hit in the face with a hammer. Worse, it's almost like she's inside my head. I mean, not just that. I did get a good look from the other side. Did you like it? Why are you so blunt about these things? Come on, we're adults here, Koji. No need to get all worked up over it. Okay, I understand why this is banned on Twitch, but come on, fam. I guess you're right. Never change, Koji. She fiddles with one of the cups in her chest. I don't know how it stays in place. Looks different in this angle. The angle, the picture of the gram. When you take pictures at different angles, it's always different. Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been, Koji? Right, it's been a long time. I'm alright, currently studying at university. I see, doing well in your classes, right? Yeah, although I'm not really used to a big city like this, it feels kind of empty in my apartment too. I know how you feel. Like you're all alone in the crowd? Even after all this time, Itsumi knows me inside and out. It's strange how some bonds seem to never go away, even after years apart. Yeah, what about you, Itsumi? How did you end up as a bunny? Family moved here when I was going into high school. Then I just stuck around, got a job at the cafe. A lot of the customers know me now. So she's becoming fairly popular, just like how it was in middle school. I wish I could say I was up to great things, but this is pretty much about it. Yeah, I really can see. She puts her index finger on my nose. You're thinking dirty thoughts again. That look, just like when you were a little boy. Hey, no telepathy. Don't I deserve the privacy of my own thoughts? She giggles a little. I missed you, Koji. I think you were my best friend. I missed you too, honestly. It's a shame that you had to move away. Can't do much about that now, right? So let's just make up for lost time instead. I'd love to. Well, I work full time at the cafe and I don't have my schedule for the next week yet. So we'll have to wait to see what time I have off, but you could come by the cafe sometime. Sure, I'd love to. Great, we need a part-timer to help out. Oh, it's getting slammed every day. You can guess why, right? Working in food and retail during the Christmas season. I wonder if that's what hell looks like. But you'd be able to spend all day with me, so we'd kill two birds with one stone. Well, yeah, but it's not like old times, is it? I mean, I'd love to just hang out, but they're depending on me to bring in customers. Right, I see. A shame, but I guess that can't be helped. Yeah, it's a shame. I can't help but feel disappointed, even though she has her reasons. I mean, I wonder what the end result of this game is supposed to be. Doki Doki Literature was some crazy stuff. End result in that game was a mad tang. Um, Freaking Colonel Sanders. You just get a date with Colonel Sanders. This one, what is the purpose? I mean, what are the odds that we just run into each other again? And even if that happens, we probably won't be able to spend time together due to our hours. Don't worry about it. I'd be happy to help. It's Asumi after all. I can't leave you to be eaten alive by your customers. I'd like to be a customer. Great. Been really tough finding help. We've already gone through one. Is it really that bad? You'll understand once you've seen it. What the Christmas season does is traumatizing. Even so, I won't give up. An old friend needs help, and I just can't turn her down. You're still as loyal as ever, too. The university. You met someone yet? What do you mean? A girl, maybe? Not really, no. Oh, I see. I have trouble talking to people. Unsurprising. Oh, and with Christmas, too. The flyers begin to crumple in her tightening grip. Well, I'd like to have something to celebrate, too. My parents aren't home this year, so the place is empty. I know the feeling. So I'm really happy you're here, Koji. I was promised a few days off soon, so we'll just have to wait until then. If we can't do anything on Christmas, well, we can still hang out sometime soon. Just like old times. That would be nice. So when can you start? My schedule's kind of empty, so tomorrow, I guess. Right. Anyway, I really need to get back to work. These flyers won't hand themselves out. If they did, it would be a perfect world, wouldn't it? I'd still have to work during Christmas. She laughs weakly at her own joke. Here, take one of them. We could use your help anytime you have spare time. Absolutely. See you then, Koji. Yeah, later, Itsumi. Wander off into the crowd. I never thought I'd see Itsumi again. You had some kind of feelings for me a long time ago. But do you still have them after all these years? Some things change, and some things remain the same. Considering how she acted towards me, yeah, she probably still feels that way. If she does, I don't know what to do. Having people with me is better than being alone, right? Sure is a strange day. Things just keep happening, wonder if they'll stop. Either way, there's still plenty of daylight to kill. Oh, we're still in the same place. Fairly late in the afternoon now. What a day it's been so far. First Akina, then I met Itsumi again. After all that, surely I won't run into anyone else, right? I mean, at least I'm not bored anymore. Yeah, just sitting around at home was a waste. Got to do something, anything to break out of the rut. Trying to reach out helps. Kind of corny, but it's true. Tina said sometimes if you do nice things, the world is listening. Well, I guess I'll just walk down this Whoa. Sorry, are you? What's going on, team? Like, how does this happen? How does this? What is this? My mouth dries out. Mine's not dry. I seem to have bumped into, Eiko. Well, this certainly is a view. But why? I mean, yeah, this is season for corny Santa outfits, but why so racy? I wouldn't expect this normally. Has the world just turned into some kind of sex comedy? Well, I shouldn't forget myself. Hey, you alright? Nope, no response. This is, she has a concussion. Don't think she does. Oh, I just tripped all over myself. Today's been so unlucky. I'm so very sorry for running into you. It's fine, but maybe you should stand up. You're on display here. She tries to hop to her feet, but she only manages to stumble over again. No, stop looking. Don't look at me. Okay, I won't. Oh, I find it hard to actually do what I promised. The view holds my eyes captive. So nice and round. His outfit and her figure is perfectly hypnotizing. Then she starts up again, but slower this time. Moving onto her knees first, doesn't seem to notice that her skirt still is too short for her panties. Such an awful day. What am I going to do? She starts to sniffle. Hey, I didn't see anything, I swear. I don't want to make her cry. Everything's just gone wrong today. What do you mean? Christmas is going to be cancelled this year unless I do something. But I can't find it. Christmas cancelled? Can't find it? What can't you find? My wand. I lost my wand. Your wand? Yes, I don't know where to look either. What's all this wand about the wand? Whatever it is, it seems important for her. I have to find it or Christmas will be cancelled. Just barely manages to hold back. Well, what is up with this? Change the background by now. This is terrible. I don't know what to do. Your panties are still showing. Flushes red as she glances down over her body. I thought I told you to stop. There we go. Now she's up on her feet trying to force her skirt down. I like this fit. Fit of the day, team. Fit of the day. Anyway, please forget what you saw. Well, please help me. I know you're probably busy, but I need help badly. She tugs weakly at my sleeve, kind of pitiful. Oh wait, now everything makes sense. Of course, she lost part of her cosplay outfit and she wants me to find it again. Wait, what's up with... I don't think he understands. This world he's living in is a freaking crazy world. Please, I keep on asking people, but nobody wants to help. Sure, I'll help. Sorry about your cosplay prop. Cosplay, what is that? Isn't that what you're doing? No, whatever it is, I'm Santa. I need to get my wand back so Christmas happens on schedule. I would be sad if that happened, and all the children would be sad, and wow, she doesn't break character for anything. Well, I guess I'll play along. What can it hurt? Wait, she's Sakura. That would make sense. Sure, Santa it is then. Okay then, Santa. I promise I will help you find your wand for Christmas. You will? You really mean it? Of course, I can't disappoint all the kids out there. She leaps at me with her arms outstretched. The hug is very warm. Thank you very much. Or thank you so much. Alright. Where did you last see it? It's around here somewhere. That's way too vague. Retrace your steps. What were you doing when you last lost it? Well, I was using it to teleport to my workshop. But then I guess the wind came and just blew it out of my hand. My eyes were closed, so I didn't see where it went. No! Must be some kind of professional actor with how into it she is. Alright, well, tell me, what should I be looking for? A wand, of course, made out of pure candy cane. It'll look different from the usual peppermint ones, though. So she has a candy cane wand. Is she from some kind of magical girl show, a Christmas special? Maybe someone thought 5-second rule and picked it up. Oh, I didn't think of that. She begins scanning the street. Over there. That is an enormous candy cane for sure. The small boy is lugging it around. Santa starts running after him. I do too. At this rate, she might fall again. Excuse me. Miraculously, she doesn't trip as she reaches him. That isn't your wand, huh? Finders keepers, it's mine. He clutches it into his chest with a suspicious look. Mama told me I couldn't keep it, but it's mine. Go get your own candy cane. How incredibly rude. Santa seems unruffled. Wasn't she embarrassed a moment ago? Hey, that doesn't really belong to you, okay? I don't care, it's mine now. He looks like he's about to cry. Santa kneels down to his height, looking him in the eye. Kano, you can't just run off like that. Your mother loves you, and she knows that you want that stuffed teddy bear for Christmas. But how does she know his name, huh? Do I know you? Of course I know you, Kano. I know you feel angry right now, but you need to remember you can still do the right thing. Wow, it actually seems like it's working. She's some kind of cat herder. Listen, I know you found it first, but that wand belongs to me. What should you do with things that don't belong to you? You give them back. That's right. That's what a good boy would do. So are you going to be a good boy this year, Kano? Kid looks down at the giant candy cane in his tiny hand. I can see him tearing up a bit. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get mad. I'll be a good boy, Santa, I promise. Pats him on the head. It's a good boy, Kano. He hands her wand back to her. In spite of... How the hell does he know this is actually Santa? I wish. In spite of her apparent clumsiness, she suddenly has the grace of a drum majorette with the candy cane in her hand. Sparkles outline her twirling movements. Is it? It's snow falling from her hands. Kano just looks on in awe. You really are Santa. He's totally stupefied. I'm probably wearing the same expression. Of course, Kano. Remember to be good for your mother this year. I'll make sure you get that. Make sure you get your teddy bear. As long as you promise me that, you'll behave. You should return things that don't belong to you, right? You're right, Santa. She sounds so motherly in spite of her cuteness. Footsteps, running faster than the rest of the crowd, catch my attention. There you are, Kano. I was so worried about you. His mother, I'm sure Kano looks up to her. I'm sorry, Mama. I didn't want to scare you. She sweeps him up into a hug. I'm sorry, too. She finally notices that. My son wasn't causing trouble, was he? Not at all. He's a good boy. Good. He is a good boy. Thank you for looking after him. Don't worry about it. Be good, Kano. I'll keep my promise if you do. He nods so rapidly, I wonder if his head will fall off. I promise, Santa, I'll remember. Mother and child walk off hand in hand. I'm just standing there for a moment, trying to process what happened. So, how did you know his name and all that? Told you, I'm Santa. Don't you have a song about this? I'm keeping a list, checking it twice. No, this has to be some elaborate setup. I point without even looking at someone down the street. Who's that? Her name is Temika. She wants to see her grandfather for Christmas. Don't you worry, she's been a really good girl this year. I'm about to open my mouth when the girl walks by with a man who must be her father. I heard that your grandfather is getting better, Tamika. He's going to be able to visit us for Christmas. I can't wait to see him this year. He can't wait to see you either. My jaw gapes stupidly in amazement. How can I told you I'm Santa? I know your name too, Koshi. How do you know that? Remember everyone's names. The list is in my head. I'd keep running out of paper otherwise. That makes sense, but no, it's impossible, right? This girl's face seems too honest and pure. She wouldn't lie. But there's a problem. Hey, what's that? I don't know what you want for Christmas. Children's hearts are open and I can hear their wishes loud and clear. But as the years draw on and people become more careful, more guarded, their hearts become closed to me. So for helping me, Koji, what would you like Santa to get you for Christmas this year? Huh? But I just stood around. You don't owe me for that. No, I never would have thought to look for someone taking it. You've been a big help. Now Christmas will remain on schedule. So please, tell me what you want for Christmas. She hooks the cane around one of the wrists and clasps my other hand in hers, guiding them to my own chest. Well, yes, what is it you want? What I'd really like is to have people to spend Christmas with. Oh, she seems taken back by that. You're lonely, aren't you? I can see it. Her eyes stare into me intently. You've always been a good boy, Koji. I remember that. She lets me go and withdraws a step, mulling things over. Well, if I work really hard, I should be able to have all of the preparations ready for Christmas early. Yes, that is a clear solution. She looks back at me, smiling brightly. I will spend Christmas with you, Koji. Eh? You'll spend Christmas with me? Yes, I'll make sure that you aren't lonely. Now, was it that you lived? I moved here recently. I have a new apartment. That's right. I know exactly where you are. I'll be sure to visit you sometime this week. Okay? I have to catch up with preparations. But I'll see you again, Koji. Okay, I'll see you later, Santa. Goodbye, Koji. Santa. With that, she vanishes in a puff of snow. Well, first of all, now we have three people. We have Fox Lady, forget her name. We have old middle school girl in the bunny outfit, and then we have Santa. So we have three girls. We're supposed to meet them all. So I'm assuming there's going to be an issue, and I'm supposed to choose one. Simple. I don't even know what to make of all of this. A fox spirit, a childhood friend, and Santa Claus. Did everything weird in my life decide to happen on the same day? So, what do I want to do now? A fox, a friend, and a fable all went to spend time with me. What's going on here? I was worried about Christmas being lonely, but now I'm worried about making it out alive. Probably be fine, but there's only 7 days until Christmas. So that means only so much time between all of them. Well, they did all kind of say I could spend as much time with them as I want. So I guess I get to decide. But who do I spend the day with? Stay at home, see at Sumi's Cafe, visit the shrine. Well, is stay at home the Santa Claus? I'm assuming it is. I would go Santa Claus. I mean, all three of them are perfect. Straight dimes, straight tens. But I'd go Santa Claus, Fox, and then Itsumi. So I'm gonna stay home. Guess I'll just relax today. I don't really need to go out all the time, right? Koji. Who was that? Was it Santa? I hear her voice somewhere. Koji, help! It's coming from behind the window. Opening the curtain reveals her clinging desperately to the windowsill. Koji, let me in. Questions can happen later. Open the window to the chilling wind and pull her all over myself. Apparently, I pull too hard and lose my balance. Breasts wind up squeezing against my face. Koji, are you okay? My words don't come out except as muffled noises. What was that? I can't hear you. My hands flail to grasp her shoulders and push her up and off of me. Sweet, life-giving air floods in as I gasp for breath. Sorry about that. She jumps in her feet and I slowly stand up. So, you knew where I live. But why didn't you just knock? I got nervous. I thought I was going to get lost in the apartment complex. So I took the quickest route to your home. Suppose that's fair. She seems upset by the whole thing, so I should drop it. Next time, call before you come. I'll show you the way. So I knew she was coming because the other two options were the other two people, so this is the option I wanted. Thank you, Koji. I'm not going to ask how she managed to reach my window. After all that's happened, I've realized that applying logic to this week simply isn't going to work. Managed to get in plenty of work, so I have some time off. So we can spend time together. She begins to look around my apartment. It's not very Christmassy around here. Well, didn't buy any decorations. Why not? Because I thought that I was going to be alone for Christmas. Well, that's no longer the case. There's no way I can allow your apartment to be so barren, Koji. Time for some Christmas spirit. She pulls out her wand and begins twirling it. Hold my hand for a moment, Koji. Hold your hand. She reaches out with one hand, the other still twirling the candy cane. Yes, there's something I want you to see. My hand clasped with her own. Now close your eyes. This part is a secret. I guess I'll just roll with it. Can I open my eyes yet? Of course. How the fuck did this happen? What? Where are we? This is. Oh, okay. I was gonna say this is definitely not my apartment. Santa's workshop, but don't question it, Koji. Just don't question it. Right, your workshop. Now then, let's make some decorations. My family taught me how to make them, so I think I'm pretty good at it. You mean there's an entire family of Santas? Yep, we look after different parts of the world. So is there a Santa with a big belly and a white beard? You're talking about Dad? You mean that Santa Claus is your dad? Yep. Would you like to meet him? So Santa is like the last name for a family of gift givers. Or Claus is the last name for the family of gift givers and they're all Santas. That's it. Maybe he'll have time after Christmas is over. This week gets stranger with each passing moment. I guess in a world this big, it makes sense. Even with magic, one person can only do so much. How big is your family, Santa? Let me think. Her face screws up with a thoughtful expression. Even lightly bangs the candy cane on her skull. Sorry, I lost count. That's how many of you there are? Well, of course, making toys for billions of children is not that easy. kind of virility does Father Claus possess? And what about Mrs. Claus? Even knowing magic is involved somehow, I can barely believe it. Still, I have to admit, I'm curious about the Claus family. Anyway, since we have this much time, I can make some quality decorations. She turns to a workbench as she speaks. Then her hands spin up into a blur as she grabs various things and starts putting them together. Done! She bounces back to me, Christmas lights almost spilling out of her arms. Let's go back and decorate your apartment. There's no way I'm going to let you have holiday blues. Thank you, but, how do we get back? That's easy, just close your eyes again. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. A sharp clap is audible next to me. Open them. Why are we here? Yep, back safe and sound. Open your eyes. She finally turns around to notice where she is. This is a lingerie store. Seems so. I'm sorry, Koji. This doesn't usually happen. Are you sure? Well, maybe sometime. Awfully clumsy and absent-minded. I bet this kind of thing happens all the time. Close your eyes again. Maybe I'll actually be back in my apartment this time. 1, 2, 3. Another clapping sound echoes through the air again. Yes, finally we made it back, safe and sound. Hey Santa, looks like it worked this time. Wait, where is she? Look around, but Santa's nowhere to be found. Santa, where'd you go? Did I nearly trip over or bump on the floor? Santa is sprawled out on the floor at my apartment, completely dazed. Fuck is this? Her lovingly crafted Christmas decorations are scattered everywhere, covering her. Help me. Can't move. Help me, Koji. She writhes within the wires and ornaments, but she's stuck. If anything, she only got herself more entangled. To make matters worse, the skirt has been flipped up. Don't look under my. This is the second time we've seen them. A sniffle escapes from her. Look, don't worry about your okay. Just relax. Everything will be fine. That's definitely something I never expected to say. Now there's a cute girl stretched out on my apartment floor. She's actually quite pretty, with a bit of, in the right places. I wouldn't let myself get distracted. The first thing to do is to try to free her from that mess. I look around the mountain of Christmas decorations and begin to despair. I don't have any idea how I'm going to manage it, but I'll try. Hold still, okay? I'm going to get you out of this mess. Okay. I tug a bit of tinsel, but she lets out a sharp cry. That's pulling on something. Seems she wrapped around her chest, so that every time I pull it squeezes. It's not that the view isn't nice, but she seems really upset. Going to need to reach around. I start to pull on it again, this time taking it slow. She only lets go of a small sniffle this time. Success, it's free. Now I need to get the Christmas lights out. Except they were wrapped over her thighs until they... That's going to be a problem, a massive problem. Be gentle, Koji, please. This is the first time. I'm not just a high schooler anymore, but there's some places that are... How do I do this without... Who am I kidding? There's no way I have to do it. Why can't she just use her wand? And... Untangly Guardiosa. Like, what the hell is this game? This is a crazy game. After one of the greatest struggles of my life, Santa is free from the decorations. She sniffles again. Why am I so clumsy? Everything's going wrong. Hey, everything's fine. I'm happy that you visited me, Santa. Thank you, Koji. You remind me of Dad a little. He's such a gentleman. I don't doubt it. I'm not sure I can measure up to an actual legend. Now then, let's decorate. Of course. After a short while, we cover the room with lights. Now for the most important decoration. It's not Christmas without a Christmas tree, is it? Not at all. Before I know it, it goes up in the corner. Come on then, we have to get ready. Our merriment is infectious. Sure, I'd love to. From the massive box of decorations she brought, we pull out all kinds. Both of us reach the same branch, our fingers brushing against each other. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. She's getting ready, really worked up over it. What a shy girl. After a while, the tree is done. We did it! Doesn't it look lovely? Absolutely. For a moment, we stand together and admire our handiwork. It feels warmer in here now. Think so? Yes. I could tell how gloomy it was. There wasn't any Christmas cheer in here at all, but now there's plenty of it. She sheepishly fidgets in place. Sorry about today, by the way. I was nervous because that was the first time I've shown someone my workshop. Really? I'm the first person to see it? Yes. That's actually really special, isn't it? Most people don't see Santa in their entire lives. Yet, I got invited to her workshop. If I didn't know better, why me exactly? Well, I just think that you're special, Koji. And after you helped me so much, I wanted to do something nice for you too. There's something there at least. Well, thank you, Santa, and thank you for the decoration. You're welcome. If you're lacking in Christmas spirit, I won't be far away. She glances at the clock. Oh, I've still got more toys to make before the big day. I'll come back another day. Thank you for letting me in today, Koji. You're welcome. Just remember to use the door next time. Okay. She begins to climb. Hey, no. Use the door, not the window. But I might get lost. Stop it. Told her to stop it. So. Ooh, I see. But those are all the saved files if I wanted to save. How many slots can you save? Holy. But these are the autosaves. I wonder how many autosaves are going to be. Oh well. What a day that was. Yesterday I was moping about how there was no one to spend Christmas with. Now it seems that I won't have enough time to spend. The phone ringing in my apartment cuts through my thoughts. Hello? Hey, Koji. Long time no see. Oh, hey, Daishi. Wasn't expecting a call. How have you been, brother? Not bad at all. Just spending Christmas with the girlfriend's family. Sounds like you two are really getting close. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, honestly, but sometimes when you meet a girl, you just click, you know? Like a pair of gears locking together. Interesting metaphor. Eh, you're still the same, Koji. So what are you doing for Christmas? Sorry we can't play Dungeon Rumble 2 this time. Have you been doing okay at university? Yeah, my studies are fine. We'll just have to play next time we get together. For sure. As for what I'm doing for Christmas, well what? Come on, tell me. You could say I met a girl who really brings out the Christmas spirit in you. Someone who loves Christmas. Sounds like a girl who'd fit in perfectly with the family. Definitely a family person, alright. So you done anything with her yet? Coffee, a date, anything? Well, she turned up at my apartment today. Whoa, that's fast. Hey, nothing happened. Sure. Just don't rush yourself. I'm not. She's just really nice. Innocent, too. Heh, you always had a thing for the shy ones. That's true. Anyway, I'm glad to hear you have someone to spend Christmas with. Gotta go. Make sure that Arcadian Battle Station is ready for our next game. Don't worry, I will. See you, Koji. See you, Daishi. Interesting names. Well, that sure was a day. I had a lot of fun, though. A day with Santa turns out to be quite interesting. I've learned that magic is real, at least Christmas magic. Santa is a gifted toy maker, in spite of her clumsiness. The size of her family is still amazing, but I guess it makes sense in retrospect. I mean, there's no way that only one Santa Claus handles everything, right? Even if he had elves, there's no way he could deliver it all by himself. So he apparently made sure there were enough Santas to keep up. I wonder what Christmas dinner is like when they all have the same name in the same room. Hey Santa, could you pass the gravy? But the one I'm most interested in is the cute, clumsy girl I found. Want to learn all about her. But when will she turn up again? There's still plenty of time until Christmas, so I wonder. I'll just have to think about it. See if Santa shows up again, see at Sumi's Cafe, visit the shrine today. We'll do the Santa one. Maybe I'll wait to see Santa shows up again. She did say she'd be dropping by someday, so I don't know when that will be. I don't think Santa Claus owns a phone. Still, what if I wait the entire day and she doesn't turn up? That would be depressing. Just then, a sharp knock comes on the door. Hello, Koji. I used the door just like you asked. Didn't get lost along the way, did you? Not at all. See? You should have more faith in yourself. Not that hard. You're right. So I was wondering, are you free today? Yeah. I was wondering when you were going to show. So you were thinking of me. I'm so happy. There's something I want to do, Koji. What is that? I want to see what it's like to go Christmas shopping. It's like getting crushed by the crowds, mostly. Well, I'll take you if you want, sure. I'd like that, Koji. I've heard it's very exciting. Everyone wanders around looking for presents. Isn't it just the sweetest time of the year? Yeah, I guess it is. Pretty busy, though. You can easily get lost in the crowd. I'm sure that I won't. You said I should have some faith in myself, right? Right. If we want to go shopping, then we should go as early as possible. It's even more crowded later in the day. I see. So, it'll be fun, I'm sure. After all, I'll be with you the entire time. I can't handle the sweetness. An entire gingerbread house, frosting and all, still wouldn't have as much sweetness as Santa. Alright, shall I show you the way then? Yes, please. I reach for her hand. Koji, why are we holding hands? I know you said you won't get lost, but I want to make sure. Hold on to my hand and there's no chance, right? I see. If you don't like it, we don't have to. Nope, it's fine. I'm more than happy to hold your hand, Koji. Okay, Santa, I'm glad. Holding hands with a cute girl. It's certainly something I can enjoy regardless of why. Anyway, shall we go? Feel her grasp tighten. Sure. So hand in hand we go out to the town. The entire time Santa looks around with curiosity at all the sparkling decorations and peers into seemingly every storefront. The people buy their own decorations instead of making them. Yeah, usually. Not everyone can make things like you can. I guess that's why the Claus family is here. So we can make things to bring joy to others. That's a nice thought. That reminds me, by the way, we need to think of a way. Oh shit, I missed it. And you shrink it? Well, what are we talking about? What did I just miss? Do you have somewhere to put it? Not really. On second thought, that's a silly question. What she wears barely counts as clothes in the first place. I can see. Well, I can see she certainly doesn't have any pockets or bags. Wait, has a hook on it. So, you thought of something. Maybe. Can I do that to her? Any idea is a good idea. Imagine if I lost my wand again, and you weren't there. Christmas here would be ruined. That's the thing I'm most scared of. That I'll screw up Christmas and won't happen. Hey, relax. Nothing like that is going to happen. If it does, then just come see me and we'll sort it out, okay? I appreciate that, Koji. Clumsiness seems to really bother her. I don't know what I would do to help. So, I'd do whatever I could. If you dwell on it going wrong all the time, it probably will. Happy thoughts, right? Yeah, happy thoughts. I'm Santa after all. Good girls and boys are relying on me to deliver the Christmas joy. So I'll do my best for all of them. That's the spirit. Anyway, where would you like to go, Koji? I don't know, there's a lot of shops. Can we avoid the one we showed up in last time? You mean the lingerie store we teleported into? You don't have to say it. I was nervous. That's fine. Just won't go there. Thank you. Our attention slowly sweeps over downtown. They know how to get into the Christmas spirit here. You like this every year, Koji? I don't know, this is the first year I've spent here. Do you like this town, Koji? Maybe. I would like it if I had friends, I think. Hey, no problem. I'm here with you after all. You won't be alone like this Christmas, I promise. She squeezes my hand tightly. Thank you, Santa. I feel really weird calling her that. The first thing that springs to my mind for that name is a fat man with a white beard. She isn't that anywhere near that. So why don't you tell me more about your family, Santa? What would you like to know? How about your dad? He's nice and warm and jolly. He's a bit big though, and has a white beard. So he looks like the Santa shown almost everywhere. Yep, people love him. Don't you think? It's a little sad that you don't get credit though. Credit for one of us is credit for all of us. Because all of us are Santa Claus after all. I see. Guess it doesn't matter if it's a team effort. Well, family effort. So how do you pick what Santa goes where? We just decide where we want to go. I like this place, so it's where I decided to stay. You ever go back home to the North Pole? Of course, it's not Christmas without your family dinner, you know. Naturally, Santa would appreciate Christmas itself, or celebrate Christmas itself. Christmas is about family, warmth, and joy. The North Pole is my home. It will always be the warmest place in the world for me. She closes her eyes and lets go of a happy sigh. Maybe you could come for our Christmas dinner, Koji. Christmas dinner, huh? Huh? Was I thinking out loud? Yep, you were. Just forget that. She's glowing like Rudolph's shiny red nose. I'm not going to forget this. Having Christmas dinner with the Claus family. I'd like to meet the big guy himself. Although, being with this cute little girl while doing that that would be nice. I would like to go to the Claus family's dinner. So innocent and pure, as would be expected of a member of the Claus family. I wonder what it would be like if we were married. By the way, what was that about me not losing my candy cane? Tyler, what's up? Doing good. Christmas stream. Playing a graphic novel game right now. Called Sakura Santa. Or Santa Sakura. Which one is that? Sakura Santa. There we go. Where do you think I could keep it? I suppose I should tell her. My inner demons have won today. No point in beating around the bush. What if you put it in between your breasts? My breasts? My chest? Yes, you'd always feel it, so you wouldn't lose track. I've heard of a lot of girls hiding stuff there. Is that so? Guess it's worth a try. Fuck is this? This is why it's banned on Twitch, team. I'm glad to know it's still on Twitch, though. So the live stream's still going strong. It's always popping when you don't got that many viewers. Then she squeezes the candy cane in between her two massive breasts. Do you think I can keep track of it like this? If I hold these together, it will never escape. I don't think that would work. Not to mention that this looks more lewd than I imagined. So you don't think I should try? Maybe just keep doing it and we'll see if it works. Okay. She stands there, rubbing her breast against the cane. You're giving me a funny look, Koji. Something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I mean, she peers down the length of the wand. I know where it is, but this doesn't feel right. You don't have to push them together. Okay. She lets go, release breast will into their natural cleavage. Press together nicely, securing the candy cane perfectly between them. It's too big. Don't you think, Koji? It won't fit in there. The candy cane almost seems like it's missing. As it rubs against her skin, I can see a shimmer of stickiness along its surface. I thought it was a real, like, not a candy cane, just like a candy cane look. Starts to coat her chest, giving it a slick sheen. Feels so wrong, Koji. But it was your idea, so I don't mind. Even if it feels so. Every step causes her chest to bounce steadily all around the cane. Securing, squeezing, and nudging up and down. Why doesn't this feel right? Are you meant to put things between them, Koji? Not usually. I don't like it. Cups her breasts and lifts slightly. Cane starts to slide between them. Now I'm all sticky here. Even when I know where it will be, it feels so very wrong. Then why don't you stop? Because it was a suggestion from Koji, and I want to try. Even if it feels wrong, I'm happy to do what you ask. Look, you don't have to. I'm starting to feel guilty. Seems like she is instinctively averse to lewd things, though she keeps stumbling into them by accident. I had a lot of fun today. Santa seemed to like to enjoy herself. Well, Koshi, thank you for today. Don't worry about it. It was fun. I want to give you something. She gingerly takes my hand, presses something into my palm, hold it up. A snow globe. It's special. When I peer deeper into its swirling snow, is this your workshop? Yes. Shake the globe 3 times and think about Christmas. That way, you'll be able to visit me whenever you want. But it's your workshop. Are you sure you're okay with me just dropping by whenever? It's fine if it's Koji. You're special. Anyway, can I come home with you? Absolutely. Trails behind me, shy this time and carefully avoiding getting too close. We're home. Well, I guess you're home. This isn't really my home. It may not be your home, but you're welcome here whenever you like, Santa. Thank you. Even the smallest of kindness makes her happy. She makes it easy to be upbeat around her. Koji, today was a lot of fun. Yeah, I enjoyed spending time with you, Santa. Same. Nice to see how everyone else celebrates Christmas. I could go on about the cynical and corporate nature of Christmas today. That's good to hear. I figured out how the weekly bingo mission works. If you clear all of them, it'll give you a blackout and you'll have to wait until it resets. The weekly bingo, yeah, I heard about that. It's a weekly thing. It's kind of annoying though. It's kind of dumb. Like I don't understand because there's not really much of a difference reward-wise from the basics to the beginners to the advanced. But to this girl, it's anything. She fully embodies the spirit of the season. To harm that would be a crime. Have you ever received a present, Santa? Oh, we all give presents to each other at Christmas dinner, but I haven't ever gotten a present from someone outside of my family. What about the milk and cookies that people have for you? We take those back to Dad. This whole time people thought that Santa is capable of eating an unlimited amount of cookies. They think that everyone is right on that. That big belly has to come from somewhere, I guess. I see. Well, maybe you might get a present this. I don't even get to finish, and already stars light up in Santa's eyes. Really? Really, really, really? Well, yeah, it's Christmas, right? An actual Christmas present from Koshi. I'll treasure it for the rest of my life. She says that because she hasn't received presents except from family. But I'm still amazed with her reaction. I guess she is Santa after all. Saint Nicholas, him? No, herself. Well, so long as you've been a good girl this year. I've been a good girl this year, I promise. Dad says I always do such a good job. She really is a daddy's girl, it seems. But if your father really is the spirit of generosity, who can blame you? Well, since you've been a good girl, I'll get you a present. Can't tell you what it is, though. Wouldn't want to spoil the surprise, would we? Not at all. I'm so excited, Koji. I want to find out what I'm getting. You'll find out on Christmas, won't you? I'm sure that it will be wonderful. Talk about high expectations. Is this what it's like to buy a present for someone on Christmas? That's enormous pressure. My parents put up with this every year. This is unbelievably brutal. You look worried all of a sudden, Koji. Don't overthink your Christmas gift, okay? Funny how she knew that. I guess she knows this pressure far better than any other person. Okay, don't worry too much about me. It's only natural to worry about people you care about, Koji. The people you care about, huh? I wonder, just what is in this girl's heart. Now then, Koji, I want to spend more time with you, but I have more toys I need to make. Don't you have any elves or anything to help you? No, my workshop is unique. I'm the only person working there. She really is a hard worker. Well, okay, judging by how she said she is unique, I guess that means Santa's elves do exist. What do they look like, though? We'll be together soon again, Koji. She wraps her arms around me and gives me a hug. Stay warm until then, okay? Sure thing, Santa. Bye-bye. I feel a snowflake's brushing against my arm. But then, I look to find them on my lawn again. Still feel guilty about Santa. She had such an innocent look on her face as she pumped that candy cane between her breasts. And she thought I was completely sick. I'm a bad person. Probably. Took advantage of her innocence. Still, though doing this, that is one of the best things to see. Santa has a really great tube. It looks even better when she pushes together, emphasizing. Oh, what is this freaking? I can't. Holy crap! This is some stuff. It's next level teens. No, I don't think I could live with myself if I do that again. It would break my heart if she lost her innocence. Then I must remain pure. I will guard her against all the perversion of the world. Although, if something lewd happens anyways, I'll just enjoy the view. No harm in that, right? Right? Anyway, what should I do today? There's plenty of time until Christmas. I mean, starting to think of it, I'm gonna go full out on the Santa's storyline. Itsuma and Shrine, we'll go ahead and check those out. We might go back and play this game, just depends on how it works, but we'll keep it going with Santa. For seemingly hours, I've been staring into the swirling blizzard of Santa's snow globe. Try to peer into it to make something out, but it's just a building in snow. Is it really possible that this can teleport me? I do want to visit Santa, and there's no point in just waiting here for her to visit me. Trying to remember those instructions. That's right. Shake, 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 and think about Christmas. My eyes fall shut as I contemplate the Christmas spirit. It feels like I'm drifting off. I hope I don't just open my eyes and see my apartment. Wait, that's a cold wind whisks against my face. I open my eyes to see I'm standing in front of Santa's workshop, and it's freezing. I just dove in without thinking about warm clothes. Practically, I practically tear the front door open and slam it shut behind me. I hope I don't catch hypothermia. For a few moments I just shiver, trying to feel warm again. The workshop seems as clean as it was last time. I wonder if Santa's here. There's wrapping paper on the workbench. It looks recent too. She must not be far away. Hello, Santa? It's me, Koji. Hear something. I hear a something crash, and then Santa stumbles out to meet me. Oh, hello, Koji. So the snow globe works for you. Yep. Shake 3 times, think about Christmas spirit, close my eyes. Then appear right outside the door of Santa's workshop. Oh, I didn't think to warn you. Sorry, Koji. I'll have to make some adjustments to it. Are you okay? You didn't catch anything, right? I have hot chocolate if you'd like. Don't worry about me too much. I'm tougher than I. That's when she produces a gleaming mug from seemingly nowhere. Have some hot chocolate just in case. Thank you. Suppose I'm not going to turn down free chocolate. Take the mug in both hands and give it a sip. The lingering chill evaporates instantly. Wow, this is great. How did you make it? Family secret. I'm sure they have many secrets. Said something about adjustments. I'm guessing you made that snow globe yourself? Yes. Is there something wrong with it? Not at all. It's a magnificent decoration, like everything I've seen you make. I'm not that good, though. Really? I mean it. You're amazing, Santa. Thank you. Blushing deeply, turns away to her workbench. Anything, I'm nearly finished for today. If I work extra hard, I'll have everything ready, and I'll be free to spend time with you, Koji. Looking forward to it. Yes. Looks down at the massive pile of toys in front of her. Hey, do you need help with all that? Help? No, I'll be fine. Really, I can help out. I used to wrap all the presents for my family. I might not be as fast as you, but with both of us working, it'll go faster. She glances uncertainly down again. Okay. Can we do it at your apartment? Why my apartment? I just like being there. It's relaxing, but your workshop is really nice. I know, but I'd like a change of scenery for once. So many toys. I think I've wrapped about 30 presents. Pile of gifts remain as huge as ever. My hands are starting to ache. On the other hand, she doesn't seem to be having any trouble. 500 presents down. Santa's able to do 16 times faster. It's absurd to think that I could ever compare to her speed. All of her wrapped presents look so neat too. When she starts working, she becomes some kind of god of crafting. How many are you up to, Koji? I glance at my pile of wrapped presents compared to hers. Think I could do better. I've had a lot of practice, Koji. When you do it as often as I do, it becomes easy. I've been practicing every Christmas too, but even then, it's the power of the Claus family. Imagine if they could be that productive with everything else. They could conquer the entire world if they wanted to. Fortunately, the last thing on her mind would be world conquest. She's saintly in her innocence. Not to mention really cute. Told you it doesn't matter how many presents you wrap. Doesn't? Why wouldn't it? I mean, the less I do, the more work you have to do, right? No, it's not about the work. She scoots closer to me at the table. It's because you offered to help in the first place. That's what actually makes me happy. I spend every day thinking about what I can do for other people. But what really warms my heart is when I see other people being kind. It's no big deal, really. It's a big deal for me. With you here, I feel more motivated to work than ever. Focused on me, but her hands are so blur of wrapping presents. I've been wrapping presents twice as fast as normal. Her scissors are a flash of steel jabbing into the air before sweeping down again. Be careful with the scissors, Santa. She's definitely going fast. Too fast. Santa, why don't you slow down? No, it's fine. My eyes flick into the front of her top. Something wrong. Look down. Ah, here we go. There's always got to be one scene, just one scene. Peers down at the top. It has been cleanly sheared through by the emphatic scissors wield. Her mouth falls open, a shocked grasp. When did that happen? I was too excited I wasn't paying attention. I know she's clumsy, but this is another level entirely. Thin strips of fur just barely manage to cover her. It's definitely a nice view, at least. They're nicely rounded, a little springy, and the size is just right. Santa seems worried though. If I move, they'll drop off. Why do things like this keep happening? She looks dejected, her hands pinning the scraps of fabric in place. I should do something before she turns on the waterworks. Listen, I can sew it back together, but so you can just go get a shirt, bro. If you do the sewing, I would have to. She wraps her arms around her chest, doing her best to hide it. But we can't do that, Koji. That's too embarrassing. Why am I so clumsy? This isn't fair. The rest of the family doesn't have trouble with this. As she squeezes the strips of cloth between her fingers, slip between her fingers, leaving her completely bare. No, why did they do that? This is so unfair. Koji, why does this keep happening around you? It's not fair at all. He's having trouble keeping her enormous breast in check. When it's that big, of course, it's going to be a problem. Listen, just give me the cloth and I'll fix it. No, I can't let you touch it. Starts to reach for it, but quickly realizes she can't do that without exposing herself. Oh, this is so bad. I just want to wrap presents, but I screwed up again. I quietly pick up the pieces. Look, sew them back together. Just give me a few minutes and everything will be fine, okay? She sniffles and reluctantly nods. Okay, please don't look this way. Alright, sorry. Somehow I feel guilty, but it's not my fault if I happen to get a look, is it? After that, we managed to get all the presents wrapped and move them to a workshop. Santa places the last present in a pile after wrapping it, seemingly ecstatic. It was a lot of work, but we did it. Thank you for helping, Koji. No problem, you did most of the work. Yeah, but you offered to help anyway. That's what makes me happy. Now I just need to move these. That's when she tumbles forward, tripping on nothing. I'm unable to stop her, and she plummets towards the pile of fragile toys in front of her. Despair dawns on her face as she crashes headfirst into them. Santa, are you okay? I rush over to pick her up. Santa. Then I see it. Those innocent eyes of hers. Koji, the presents. Then that pile begins to tumble. Beautiful, delicate toys, handcrafted by Santa herself, crash onto the floor, shattering like glass under the weight of each other. The toys. Dewdrops begin to well up in her eyes. All the year's work, all the planning. No, 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 no. Her expression twists with despair as she stares into the pile of ruined toys that she had lovingly crafted. They're broken, Koji. So much work gone. Hey, Santa, everything's fine. Don't stress, we can fix this. No, we can't. Took me weeks to make all of these toys. She huddles into a ball, burying her face into her knees. I worked so hard this year. A loud sob escapes from her. Koji, I'm a failure as Santa Claus. Hey, don't say things like that, but it's true. All of my brothers and sisters, none of them were as clumsy as me. I'm the only one who breaks things like this. She holds up one of the toys, little more than a pile of splinters now. Teardrops roll off her cheeks and spatter into the smashed wood. What am I going to do, Koji? There's not enough time to remake all the toys. All of the good boys and girls who are waiting for their toys this year. She throws the splinter aside and bawls. Don't look at me, Koji. I don't deserve to be a member of the Claus family. That isn't true, Santa. She's not listening. I got so excited when Koji said that he was going to help me wrap presents. Then my clumsiness kicked in and I ruined everything. Breaking my heart to see her like this. Yet nothing I say seems to comfort her at all. Santa, we can fix this. I'll help you. If there's anything I can do to help, just no, it's okay, Kochi. It's no good to try and help someone as clumsy as me. No matter what we make, I'll just break it again. I don't want to see her cry. Don't want to see her so sad. I feel so helpless now. I need some time alone. I start to open my mouth, but it seems like it's pointless. As I shuffle into my apartment, I can't help but sigh, drop onto the couch, and put my head in one hand. Oh, Santa, what are you going to do? Is she going to fall over and mope in that corner of her workshop until Christmas? Surely that won't happen. No, this goes constantly happy in spite of all of her slip-ups. See her driven into tears is heartrending. What can I do? Surely there's something I can do for her. But what is it? The best I can think of is to be there for her. Instead, she pushed me away. I think she needs help, though. She doesn't want it still. Even if I can't think of anything I can do, sitting here in my apartment and worrying isn't going to do a damn thing. I have to do something. Doesn't matter if I know what the perfect choice is or not. People have to try, even if sometimes they're just guessing and trying her best. She needs someone to help her. I look around at the beautiful decorations she's put up around my apartment. Each of them is delicately crafted. She says she's a failure, yet there is so much evidence in plain sight that she's not. To make all of these wooden toys, glass ornaments, and Christmas lights must have taken exceptional skill. And yet she insists that she's a failure. If only I knew how to make it clear to her that she's not far from it. People aren't rational, I guess. Even Santa Claus herself is just as fallible as a normal person. Yet without a doubt, she truly is who she says she is. First time I met her, she handled the child with a serene grace, like she was her mother. I wonder, where did the Claus family even come from? Some people call Santa by the name of Saint Nicholas. Is he actually a saint? I don't know, but she seems saintly to me. How does something so pure even exist in a cruel world of ours? So otherworldly yet so human. Her heart is every bit as vulnerable as anyone else's, even more so with how painfully innocent she is. Santa, we'll make sure that Christmas happens this year. I'll do my best to smash through the smellies. Even if I'm not very good, I'll make some toys myself if that's what it takes. We'll figure it out somehow. Just giving up isn't going to help anyone. Maybe, just maybe, I might have an idea if she can't make it by herself. If it comes down to that, I think we'll be fine. This will take a lot of effort to convince her, but it would definitely be the best option. Don't worry, Santa. One way or another, everything will be fine. Santa, that girl is in really bad shape right now, but I don't know what to do. Dad said the first thing I should do is offer help in any way I can, even if it's just being there for her. There has to be a way that she can fix this. She's a member of the Claus family after all. If she's her father's daughter, then she can get through it. The old man is supposed to be really fast with the toys. Years of practice, I guess. So I guess what I really need to do is try to cheer her up. There's still some time before Christmas. Do I wait? She might need more time alone. Start things out with Santa. See at Suma's Cafe. Visit the shrine today. Let's go with Santa. No point in wasting my time. I shake the snow globe and wait for the magic to work. I immediately head in through the front door. Santa is sitting alone, staring at an empty table. Santa? Koji, what are you doing here? I'm a failure. No, you're not. You made a mistake. It happened. The more time you spend sitting around here feeling sorry for yourself, the closer Christmas gets. But I can't make enough toys in time. If I do, who says that I won't ruin it like No, how many times have you made Christmas happen, Santa? How many happy boys and girls have you delivered presents to with no trouble at all? I lost count. Just because you made a mistake once doesn't mean you're competent. You're only human, right? But Santa can't make mistakes. Why can't Santa make mistakes? I don't know. She seems to not be quite as downtrodden, at least. Think, what can you do to get all of these presents ready in time? Well, I want to do it the proper way. I don't want to cheat. I could mass produce toys with Christmas magic, but that isn't right. The gifts are supposed to be lovingly made gifts, right? She specifically avoids mass production for that very reason. Well, how can you make enough toys if you don't use mass production? Let me think. Oh, of course, Santa. Yeah. So, any way to contact your family? Oh, yes, there is, but what? I don't want them to know I'm so ashamed of myself. Imagine what they think of me if they knew about how badly I've failed those children. Why would they do that? Families help each other when they are in need. No not shun each other for the perceived failures. She stares at her feet after I speak. Guess there's no way around it. But the important thing is that the boys and girls get their presents. I think I'm going to ask Dad for help. Wait, you mean you're going to ask the big guy himself to help out? Yes. He's the only one who would be free at the moment. He retired a few years ago, and he lets the family take care of the operation. But he's still the single greatest toy maker in the entire family. Not to mention the fastest of all. Can't believe it. Am I going to see Santa? Well, Santa's right in front of me. That's the only evidence I need for his existence. Just give me a moment, Koji. She walks outside. I'm not sure what she's doing, but I hear a strong wind picking up as she stands there. In a few minutes, she walks inside. He's coming. Really? He's really going to help? Yep. He was so worried about me. I've always been clumsy no matter how hard I try. Dad said that it's just a part of who I am. He's right, you know. That doesn't make you any less of a person, Santa. Thank you. Anyway, we can't talk for much longer. Why not? Sorry, Koji, but he says that he wants to. He says that he wants to your face at Christmas dinner. He doesn't want to spoil the surprise for himself. After all, we have our own rules about revealing ourselves. Aw, no way. Oh well, I guess he is Santa Claus. What about you, though? Why am I allowed to see you? I told you before. It's okay if it's Koji. But why am I an exception? Dad told me. She slowly walks up to me and places her hands on my cheeks. With a gentle tug, she brings me down so she can kiss my brow. It's fine to show yourself to the one who you love. I touched the place where she kissed me, taken back. Her face says it all. This girl, so cute. She's cute to the point that I think I'm going to die of it. Why is my heart beating so fast? I did something strange, didn't I? No, it's fine. I pull her into a tight hug, as tight as I can make it. Nothing's wrong at all. She lets herself go still in my arms. Her eyes close and she gently wraps her arms around me in turn. The true spirit of Yuletide is not about giving or receiving, but freely giving because you want to. Who said that? The big guy? Yep. He said that you can only understand the true spirit of Yuletide when you give your heart to another. Give your heart to another, huh? Sorry, Koji. I want to spend more time with you, but Dad and I need to start working now. Okay, Santa. Be at my apartment when you're done. Don't worry. It shouldn't take long. She leans over and whispers gently into my ear. We'll be together for Christmas Eve, Koji. Just you and me. I'm really nervous. I can't make my heart stop going so fast. That's normal, Santa. It is? I'm glad. I'm only human, like you said. She takes me by the hand and leads me out of her workshop. Well, see you soon, Koji. That's a promise. Please wait for me? Of course, Santa. I'll be waiting for you. Thank you, Koji. Closes the door of her workshop. I'm curious as to what the Claus family's old man looks like, but I guess that isn't happening today. I hope she'll be able to make her toys in time. Oof, I wonder how much longer we got, boys, because there's the other sections of the game that I want to try out too. Well, this is it. It's Christmas Eve, one of the single most important days of the year for me. I originally thought that I'd be completely alone for this day, and yet here I am feeling nervous about what's going to happen next. That's just normal when you're going on a date with a cute girl, right? Santa must be relieved right now. If she didn't call her dad, I don't think it would have gone well. It must be an enormous pressure to be one of the members of the Claus family. So many good children are hoping for her, each of them dreaming of the gift she'll deliver. The most important thing is to how Santa, how wonderful she is. Her clumsiness is part of her charm to me. I know that I said I would be careful. I should be careful, but I think I'm falling for her now. She's too cute, though, and too innocent. And so nice, just to top it off. The presents and the decorations and the Christmas cheer she spreads through this lifeless apartment. For that alone, she deserves a moment to herself. I'll make sure that she has as much fun as she can tonight. Since the events of yesterday, I'm left wondering how Santa is doing. I'm sure her old man is helping her sort things out. After all, he's the embodiment of the generosity. I should go visit her. With the precious snow globe she gave me, I'll be right there. Here I am before Santa's workshop, kind of nervous as to how things went. I know her father is a good man, but even with his help, did they make it? As I walk up to the front door, I feel a bit apprehensive about knocking. Did she pull it off? Is everything going to be okay for Christmas this year? I guess I'll only know if I knock. Hey Santa, are you here? Is everything okay? The door practically flies open. A joyous-looking Santa greets me. Koji, Koji! Excited, she drags me into her workshop. Look, look! She points towards one of the corners of her workshop. In front of me is the single biggest pile of toys I have ever seen in my life. To say that it is the Titanic would not do it justice. She throws her arms around my neck and hugs me. We did it, Koji. We really did it. Christmas is saved. She hops up and down with excitement. I couldn't have done it without your help. Really didn't do anything though, Santa. It was your old man and you. I just gave you a push. You have talent, Santa, and your clumsiness doesn't matter. I always thought that I was never as good as my brothers or sisters, but that's not important. I'm just glad that I was able to get everything done in time. She pauses for a moment. Listen, I've made some arrangements, and some of the siblings are going to cover delivery for me this year. You aren't going to do it? Not this time. Instead, I want to spend Christmas Eve with you, Koshi. She reaches out and slips her hand into mine, fingers slowly twining together. They understand. All of them know about you now. The whole family? Yep. We're all saying that you must be someone special. So the entire Claus family is aware of me now. I don't know how to feel about that. But what about your dad? We had a long talk about you. About the decorations, all the mishaps. Why would a father want to know about the lewd things I did with his daughter? I'm dead. I just know it. What does he think? He likes you. He likes me? Yep. He thoroughly approves of you too. No way. I'm in shock. Anyway, can we head out soon? I've completed all of my toys I need. I want to spend some time with you alone. It's okay, right, Kochi? You don't mind spending time with a girl as clumsy as me? Not at all. Clumsiness is a part of your charm, you know. Is it? You find me charming? That's right, I do. Who wouldn't find be charmed by some of the English is really bad in this game. It freaking throws me off a lot. Sometimes I read the sentences and I change the words. Someone as cute as you, Santa. Cute? I'm cute. She grabs her cap and shoves her head into it. Don't look at my face, Koji. It's embarrassing. Oh, come on. I take her by the hand and begin to lead her out of the workshop. Holding hands. That's right, holding hands. Dad used to do this all the time with me. You don't mind though, do you? Not at all. Koji, let's have a lot of fun tonight. I want this to be a night we'll both remember. We'll remember it, I promise you that. I want to make a very memorable Christmas with you, Santa. Before I know it, she's the one leading me by the hand. We run through the winter snow, laughing all the way. That beautiful, smiling face. I could wake up to that every day and still smile. Oh, we're back here. Spend the whole day walking around together. I show all kinds of places around town. We're wandering around downtown, arm's length. It feels like it's meant to be. When I look at this cute girl beside me, I begin to question when I fell in love with her. I feel bad for Foxy, and Bunny girls. Like, I've just completely ignored them. Like, that's kind of bad. With things like that, I guess your feeling can just escape your notice. They can just keep growing and growing, just out of sight. Koshi, look at the Christmas tree. With joy, she looks up at the city's sparkling Christmas tree. It glows against the dark sky. It's so nice. Christmas Eve is my favorite night. Flying over the sleepy little towns and the big cities, watching as the lights fade and people begin to wait for the arrival of Christmas. I know the feeling. Ooh. Anyone who has waited sleepless for Santa Claus to come, they can understand those feelings. It's the most magical time of the year. From shop to shop, we wander together. She tries out everything she can. She doesn't seem to care about the crowds at all. The entire time, I feel the warmth radiating from her. Right now, Santa is the happiest girl in the world. She lives for this one night of the year. Honestly, I'm not that sort of guy to blush, but I just can't handle how cute she's being right now. You know, Koji, your face has been very red. I'm just captured by your beauty, Santa. Her face darkens into the bold red of her outfit. Don't say such embarrassing things. I'm just being honest with how I feel. I don't dislike it, Koji. Can we go somewhere private, just you and me? Crowds are too big here. Absolutely. I lead her away from downtown and slip down a sleepy little street. Is this better? Much better. A quiet Christmas Eve. Something I've never known before. It's the first time in years that I've been able to relax like this. To think I'd be going on a date on Christmas Eve. My brothers and sisters all said that I'd do this one day, but I never thought it would happen. Now that I'm here, I don't know what to say. Just say whatever, Santa. There's no need to hold back around me. If you feel something, then just let it out. Okay, she looks so happy right now. I can't help but feel happy too. She wanders over to the nearby bench and sits down. Tilting her head back, she stares up into the sky. Tiny snowflakes drift through the cold winter air, dancing to the song of the breeze. Santa gazes up at them, smiling the entire time. Slowly stretching her hand out, a few flakes fall into the palm of her hand. She looks so at home beneath this frozen sky. Her beautiful red and white clothes perfectly suit the occasion. Beautiful Kochi. There is no night more beautiful than Christmas Eve. Hundreds of hours of work all coming together in one grand moment. The whole world becomes silent as snow today. Children go to bed early, eager to wake up tomorrow and see what Santa brings them in the night. She almost seems to glow. The light of the city shimmer off her skin. Still, I think no one received a better present than I did this Christmas. She looks to me, her pure, joyful smile warming my heart. Koji, I don't know what love feels like, but I think I'm in love with you. She pulls back her hood, fidgeting with the mantle. Listen, do you like me too? What I say next will forever alter the course of my life, so it's only fair that I answer as honestly as possible. I like you too, Santa, but I don't know what I should do. I mean, you're Santa Claus. I'm just some university student. I'm not sure I could ever become a member of the Claus family. She puts a hand on my cheek and makes me face her. You're overthinking it, Kochi. If I like you too, then what's wrong with it? Dad met Mrs. Claus in much the same way as us. Really? They just happened to bump into each other? That's right. If you hold the spirit of Yuletide in you, then you too can join my family. Would you? Like that, Koji? I know I'm a clumsy girl and totally oblivious, but would you like to be a part of my family? Maybe I should be thinking a lot harder about this. The prudent things to do would be to make more time, consider my options. But I answer without hesitation. I want to be with you. I want to be a part of your family, Santa. Good. I'm glad, Koshi. She just recruited me as a freaking slave. How about that? I'm about to make freaking presents all my life. I'm down. She hums the tune of a familiar Christmas carol for a moment. We wish you a Merry Christmas, huh? Koji, there's one last present I want to give you for everything that you've done for me this Christmas. You don't owe me anything, Santa. That is the spirit of Yule. She stands up, taking me by the hand and pulling me to her. Without hesitation, her lips plant on mine. For the longest time, we just stand there. Soft lips feel so delicate on mine. When she pulls away, she's smiling. The spirit of Yuletide isn't about tit for tat, giving and receiving. It's about giving freely because you want to do it. That is my present to you this year, Koji. This is the spirit of Yuletide. She wraps her arms around my wrist. I love you, Koji, and the only thing I want for Christmas is you. I love you too, Santa. That's the last sentence I would have guessed I'd ever say in my entire life. Don't worry about it. Don't question why we were brought together. Let's just enjoy it while we can. She takes my hand and leads me through the crowd. Come on, there's still a whole night ahead of us. I want to enjoy as much Christmas Eve as I can. Can't help but smile as she eagerly starts forward. Tomorrow I'll take you to the North Pole for the Claus's family's Christmas dinner. Can't wait to show you the whole family. There's no doubt about it. I've fallen in love with Santa Claus. I don't know what's going to happen when Christmas is over, but as long as I'm with her, I'll be the happiest man on earth. Wait, what? No! You better have not done me like this. Merry Christmas from Wing Cloud. You better have not done me like this. Oh, no, 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 no. You've just given me like scene after scene, section after section, story after story, leading it up to a slap in the face where we cannot go to the freaking Santa Claus Christmas family dinner. I want to see what happens next. What do you mean? How did they do this to me? Please tell me we get like a little end scene after this. Oh my gosh, please, no, don't do this to me. Oh my gosh, it's it. That's it. That's the whole game. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep tonight and dream about that. And I will come up with my own story with what happens, and it's gonna be goddamn good. Boom! You know what's going to go down in those dreams. Alright, we're going to skip as much as possible and get to the good spots. What happens if I just click skip? Oh, it goes, okay, so see what my parents are doing. Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing. So skip it all the way until we get to another question. Um, what's going on? Hey, okay, so this is where I get to make my next choice. So we did the full Santa Claus. We're gonna go ahead and do my second choice, which was Fox Lady. So we're gonna visit the shrine now. Akina, right? I think I'll visit. I kind of feel bad now. I'm gonna be dipping on Santa Claus and going with my side chicks. I wouldn't do this IRL, fam. I can't. It's just not me. I don't lie. It's just not my style. Said she was off at the spirit realm yesterday. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm gonna take her to the freaking what is it called? The spirit realm, right? Isn't that what it was called? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. But what she wanted to date? It's a little sudden, yeah. But yeah, I'll accept. So no reason not to leave now. Ooh, that took a while. Feels like the path was longer this time, but surely it didn't actually grow, right? Priest hobbles out to greet me. Oh, good to see you again. Akina told me about you. You know about her? Of course, it's my business to know her. Though normally I don't have people flirting with the spirit of the shrine. Visitors are rare, huh? Yes, but even so, it's the first time I've seen her take such an interest in someone. You must be a truly kind soul. I'm nothing special. You said that yesterday, and yet, well, I'll not keep you any longer. Akina, spirit of the shrine, come forth. Your date is here. A loud thump echoes from the shrine. Akina bounces out, her eyes sparkling. Yeah, I still like Santa, but she cool too. Great, Koji, you're here. We're going to have a lot of fun together. Eager to say the least, please make sure that you come back soon, Akina. So we've done... Oh, it's empty slots because I got it. The way the priest talks to her is most fatherly. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Ooh, that's a pretty scene. Before long, we're already walking back through the forest. Huh? It looks like the space here got warped. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, just a work-related thing. You shouldn't worry about it. Just think about today. Thinking about today reminds me of the long walk down the path. I guess the forest really did grow bigger. Well, she doesn't seem worried, so I guess they shouldn't be either. Now I just want to ask you a question, so. Aren't there rules or anything for a spirit who leaves their shrine? Isn't she kind of abandoning her job going out with me? It's fine, I just had to finish up work before I could go on holiday. After all, it's Christmas. They celebrate Christmas in the spirit realm? Well, no, but I heard people talking about it at the shrine. I haven't been out for a long time, no wonder she's so excited. But are you okay with this? I mean, just going right to a date? She grabs me by the arm and rubs her chest against it. Whoa, why wouldn't I be? I know you aren't a bad person. The people who are kind when they think no one else is looking for the best kind of people. It was just you and the priest, and you still chose to help him. I mean, isn't that the right thing to do? I don't need to be rewarded. There's no need to be shy about it, Koshi. You did a good thing. Oh look, we're in the city now. As we enter downtown, her eyes manage to shine even brighter, reflecting all the lights of the city. All the decorations, they're beautiful. She's really admiring the stores, lined with so many colorful lights and more. It's like I'm with a kid that's seeing everything for the first time. What's this? What's that? Look, Koshi, I can barely believe my eyes. Looks like she can barely contain her excitement too. This place has grown so big in only a few years. Has it been that long? Yes, I mean, I spend most of my time on my work. So how are you walking around without everyone staring at your fox parts? Easy. I don't let anyone see them. So you just don't give your permission? Exactly. I have no idea how that is supposed to work, but it's obviously not human. Suddenly, her attention is snared by another. Okay, so people see her, but normal, without the fox parts. Weird. What do they sell here, Koji? She pointed towards it with her ear perked attentively. Probably just another. Then I actually tuned to see it. Nothing. They don't sell anything there. Nothing. They must sell something. How else would they stay in business? It's nothing you'd be interested in, really. How would I know that if I don't have a look? Let's just not go in there, okay? Her ears drop again and I feel like I kicked a puppy. Well, if Koji doesn't want, fine, let's just go. I'd feel manipulated, but I'm pretty sure the only one doing it is me. To myself. I can't resist that face. Really? It's okay? Yes, just let's go before I get second thoughts again, okay? She practically drags me into the building. Yay, let's go. I went to see everything. We enter the shop. A small shiver of dread goes down my spine. So it's basically the exact same thing we did with Santa Claus, but just straight go in there instead of teleportation. Akina's expression is puzzled to say the least. What is the nothing that they sell here, Koji? It's a lingerie shop. What's that? Why did I get? Oh, she's wearing kind of clothes. Did I get picked to be the tour guide to ladies' underthings? It's something you wear under your clothes. Oh, so that's supposed to feel cold under this kimono. Oh, she's wearing nothing. You mean you're not wearing any underwear? No, is it that weird? Very much so. Suddenly my thoughts are captured by the image of a breeze coming by and welcome out on the town with your boyfriend. The shop attendant suddenly comes into view. That's right. Wait, when did I become a boyfriend? So, what side of you do you want your boyfriend to see? Something wild, dark, innocent? Ina just tilts her head to the side. I don't really know yet. Well, let's just try things on and see what you like. I can tell you all about what's most popular right now. I feel awkward to say the least. But I did agree to go on a date with Akina, right? Yes, yes, tell me about everything new. Alright, I promise you it'll be cute or sexy, depending. They wander off deeper into the shop. That leaves me to wander around. Feels like everyone's staring at me. I probably look like some kind of weirdo. The attendant comes back. Fortunately, would you like to come with us to the dressing room? Sure. She's really straightforward, but I guess she does this all the time. Don't worry, I take my boyfriend lingerie shopping all the time. It's no big deal. Yeah, thanks. I don't exactly feel reassured, but it isn't like Akina is far. When I get there, she's still inside. It leaves me waiting awkwardly still for a couple of minutes. Her eyes shine like they ever do when they steps out, smiling brightly when she sees me. Did you, find something you like? And she grabs the edge of her kimono. Ah, shit, here we go again. Lifting it up, she shows me her pink panties, held on by barely their straps and marked by a cute bow. These ones, Koji. What do you think? I'm totally dumbfounded. My mouth feels like it's full of cotton. Mine's freaking wet. People surely must be whispering about this. This can't be normal. What are you doing? You can't do that. You can't just flash your panties at people. Why not? Aren't they good? My eyes are inevitably drawn at the panties again. They cover much less than I expected. That's not the problem. Aw, I was sure these were your type. It's not like that I dislike them, it's just you can't flash your panties in public like that, huh? Aren't you supposed to show your boyfriend these things? Not on the first date. Oh, I know. I should loosen them up a little. Huh? With agonizing slowness, she begins to tug on the straps. Then the straps begin to slip down. Underwear is ancient. There's no way you don't know what panties are. You got me there. Still, I really did want to know what you like. So she knew about this shit all the time. So she's freaking psycho. So do you like them pink and cute or maybe dark and lacy? How do you prefer a girl to wear them? She's curious, I'll give her that. How about like this? She suddenly pulls on the shacks, making the fabric outline the shape of her. It's almost like I can feel the bleeding. She stares, just drilling into my spine. Enough, you had your fun. Enough of what? She lets go of the straps, and they snap back into place. You cheeky fox. But no, seriously, do you like them? Force myself to look down over my embarrassment. I think they look good on you. Her eyes seem like they were really are gold when I say that. Wonderful, thank you, Koji. Right, this is how I'll get out of this. She'll be satisfied once she finds a purchase, right? They do look good on her, besides. Now let me try on the next one. I've got 10 more that I want to try on, and then go the shopping attendant said, so much for that. I suppose what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Wait, okay, I was gonna say, well, I'm not going through 10 more of those. Eventually, she settles on that pair of panties. I lost track of the number of shops we visit, then we take a break in the park. I guess being a fox spirit pays well, because these shopping bags are getting heavy. You know, Koji. Yeah? I wasn't kidding, I wasn't wearing any underwear. Does she just enjoy the breeze then? I guess she doesn't have any sense of modesty. So, you know what panties are, but you don't wear them. Right. It's much more comfy without them. Then why did you buy them now? Because you said you liked them. Her ears begin to falter again. Oh no. Maybe you were just saying that. Tell me the truth, Koji. How do they look? I wasn't lying. I really did like them. How did I get to talking with a fox spirit about modern underwear again? If I were still in high school, I wouldn't be able to speak for all of the embarrassment. I'm not sure how well I'm doing now, either, but I guess I can still talk. Good, I'm glad, Koji. It still seems kind of weird to me for a first date. Dates are supposed to be fun. Buying panties are fun. I guess you're right. Though I'm not sure how much fun, or for who. What sort of place does she come from? Hey, Akina, are you really a spirit? Of course, see this tail? It flits from side to side. I mean, it could just be a costume prop. Oh, of course. Can I touch it? Her eyes widen in shock. Touch my tail? No, I can't. That tail seems to be twitching all over the place. My tail, what about your tail? It's sensitive. I've actually found something she is shy about. It might be the only thing. A little while ago, you were flashing me and probably the rest of the store. Now you're embarrassed over your tail. You don't understand. My tail is sensitive. It's way different. It's sensitive in an erotic way. Oh, so what about your ears? Koji, you pervert. If her ears and tail are really only visible to those who give permission, I can only imagine what this would sound like to anyone who walks by. They'd think we're crazy or worse. So you're okay with flashing people you just met, but no one can touch your fox parts. Yes, exactly. Makes sense. I'd only let someone who I really well touch them. Wow, I'd never imagined. I guess that makes sense. Well, I didn't mean to pry, so sorry. I mean, I might consider letting you. Her voice grew fainter and fainter until it was almost just an exhale. I'm not sure if she meant for me to hear it. Well, we can wait, right? There's always another time. I still don't know if she's for real or not. It doesn't matter though. She's still a girl either way, a cute one at that. Thank you, Koji. I know it's kind of strange for a human to date a fox spirit, but I'm telling you the truth. Her ears perk up from their droop. I feel the relief radiating off her. It's 100% genuine Akina. No fabrications except for the panties. Anyway, I had a wonderful time today, Koji. Come visit again sometime? I'll see you as soon as you come. Sure, I mean, can't tell the old man do everything himself, can I? Akina laughs. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him. Feels awkward just standing here. Would you like to walk back home to your shrine together? Her tail wishes happily as she smiles. Thank you, Koji. Alright, that was that. Let's go and skip. how does the brother freaking think what I'm saying? Santa Claus I can see kind of being something, but I guess. Alright, I want the next section. Alright, cool. So we're gonna go for a walk in the woods, because we've already done Santa Claus. We're doing freaking Akina story. Fox lady, fox spirit. Freaking Naruto. Uzumaki barrage. Let's go. The stereotype, I guess, but walking through the snowy woods, it's just like a winter wonderland. I used to walk through places like this all the time just before the snow melted away. Of course, it's the middle of the winter right now, so I'd rather keep moving out there. It's better than staying here and doing nothing. Of course, while my feet are wandering, my mind does too. Getting pretty close to Akina's shrine now. What was that she was talking about? The forest changing size? I've just been trying to let everything slide, but it's too much to not start wondering. This walk is nice and relaxing, but wait, I heard something. Footsteps, crunching in the snow. From just behind that tree. Slowly, carefully, I creep around and nothing. Feel a bit silly for a moment. Then crunch, crunch, crunch. There's definitely something out there in the snow. Behind that tree now. Check it around it without trying to be so sneaky. Nope, still no one there. That's when I hear a giggle between one of the trees. Okay, you can come out now. Hello, Koji. She's super shiny today. She's clever, or at least enough to outfox me. Good to see you. Since when do these woods belong to you? Actually, they are under my purview. I wasn't aware the spirit realm had a forestry department. Well, something like that. So why'd you come out here? Is it strange for someone to go for a walk? It's not like it's a freezing winter day. Not at all, walking is a wonderful idea. She must see my eyes gravitating downwards. Someone's thinking about what I'm wearing beneath this? It's the panties you bought me, of course. I'll show you anytime you want, Koji. Right. My absent-minded glance fixes to her clothes for a moment. Eventually I mention what I'm thinking. Aren't you cold in that kimono? Of course not. I'm warmed by my fluffy tail. How does that work? My tail is the source of my power, naturally, and that is how it can keep me warm. You were thinking of something else. If I wasn't, I am now. The idea of that tail tucked between her legs. Isn't your tail sensitive? Yes, why do you ask? I should stop. This fantasy is probably going down a dangerous path. Nothing, don't worry about it. You're pretty dirty-minded, Kochi. So says the fox lifting her kimono at the shop of a hat. That gets another giggle out of her. We'll be dirty together. That's an interesting way of putting it. Would you like to come back to the shrine? I can't have you freezing it on my watch. It's been getting pretty cold while we've been standing around. I could make you some hot tea if you like. I'd really like that, actually. Then just come this way. I have plenty of ways to keep you warm. Shameless fox. I like the story of this fox, too. They did a good job with this game. And I like how easy it is to see every single section. We're sitting on the steps of the shrine together. She has an elaborate tea set laid out. Hot tea is the best in a cold day. She hands me a steaming earthenware cup. Careful, it's hot. You don't want to burn yourself. And I've also noticed, so Santa had 3 sections and 3 storylines, each with a lewd portion of it. I'm assuming the fox is going to have 3 as well, so she has 2 more to go. We just did the first one. Thanks. Can't be that hot. Take a small sip. Instantly, I flinch back, nearly spilling some. Warned you, Koji. I know. I'm just kind of impatient. You need to learn to wait, Koji. After all, good things do come. She takes the tea from my hand, blowing gently over the cup a few times before handing it back to those who wait. Feels like you could spend your entire life waiting for good things, though. Where does it stop? You wait and listen until the opportunity comes, and you act. Opportunities pass people by all the time because they don't notice. It's a matter of seizing them when you have the chance. Her expression, did I see this before, or did her expression just change? She's so forlorn looking. Akina sits there, staring off into the distance as steam wafts from the teacup in her hand. Akina, oh, where were we? Yes, Koji. I think your tea is ready now. Right, of course. She drinks deeply from her cup, then sighing contently. She sets it aside. Hot tea is the best. I try some of the still hot tea. This is actually really good. Thank you. Tea is featured in some rituals at the shrine, so I've had plenty of practice. The cup is empty before I know it. So thirsty? Sorry. She pours another cup for me. So Koji. I don't actually know that much about you yet. I pick up the tea. I pick up the tea up again. See, there it is, and again, it just gets so bad sometimes. I don't know much about you either. Well, aside from the obvious, that I'm a pretty girl you're falling in love with. Oh, Koji, I knew we were always destined to be together. Cheeky fox. Guilty as charged. As for me, I'm not sure how much there is to say. I moved here to study. I'm good at school, but not at making friends. So you made a wish. Yeah, I just didn't want to be alone for Christmas. I understand how you feel. I don't think there is anyone who wants to be alone. Anyway, what about you? Miss, first time I've seen the town in years? Do you really stay inside the shrine all the time? Not quite. I just have a lot of things that keep me busy. I have the priest here, however, I'm not alone. Her lips curve into a bright smile, so no need to worry about little old me. She is so cute, super cute. Her eyes seem to have their own inner radiance. Ah, you're blushing. Are you already enchanted, Koji? Of course not. Are my cheeks that red? I try to keep a straight face anyways. Tease. Like who's talking? Say, Koji. Do you want my sacred charms? Charms, what? For good luck, of course. We sell a few charms as well. I guess you're pretty good luck. Sure. Well then, considering you asked so nicely. Why are her hands going into her kimono? Fuck, what's going on? How? How does this happen, team? What do you mean? With a roll of her shoulders, her impressive bust is exposed. Mostly in between her fingers, I see. There you go, Koji. There's a charm pressed against the peak of each breast. I've even added extra fortune to these charms just for you. There's just one catch, though. Which is it? You have to come and take them. You cheeky fox. She's playing games with me, but given that I would wind up grabbing them someone else, I don't think I mind. Someone's thinking about something other than good fortune. You're so dirty, Koji. You say that like anyone but a saint could resist. So you admit it. Just you wait. I'll get your charms yet. My hands move slowly and deliberately closer. Eyes seem to sparkle even more as she watches my movements. Then suddenly I pounce to grab. What happened? My hands close on nothing but air. You've got to be faster than that. Hurry up and seize the opportunity before it passes. My hand shoots out again. Effortlessly, she sways to the right, her chest jiggle with the motion, side to side under her hands. Then she catches me staring. Did you forget about the lucky charms already? No, I'll get you. Try as I might, my hands whiff on nothing, again and again. It's like she's moving impossibly fast. She never stops giggling either. Oh, you're too fun to play with, Kochi. I'm sure you'll get lucky if you keep trying. I'm not sure if she wants me to miss and grab her chest, or if she's just having fun riling me up. Such a tease either way. Getting better, Koji. She's faster than me every time. Maybe I can outwit her. Am I? Akina's attention wavers long enough for me to make my attempt. Oh, you. There, halfway through, one arm drapes in front of her chest. You outfox the fox. She continues laughing in spite of being almost naked. But you still have one left. Can you take it? Chase her for what seems like hours, but I don't manage to get the other one. Eventually, I can't continue. She slows down and we start to talk. Before I know it, the sky is dark. Somehow I lost. Don't feel bad. You still got to feel all this once. Were you just teasing me, or did you want me to grab them? I'm not telling. A girl has to keep some secret. In spite of talking about secrets, she's pretty overtly flirting with me. She's still pretty cute, though. Let's go on another date, Koji. I enjoy our time together. Is that so? I'm not exactly the most entertaining guy. Ha! You're actually quite fun. You jump at the chance to play. You're perfectly shameless. Perfectly shameless, huh? I won't lie. I was really trying for them. And I don't mean just the charms. It's good that you aren't too shy. Me? Shy? I'm not some kind of awkward teenager. Of course. Though you're pretty confident for someone who can't make any friends. I don't know how that works either. I'm just not outgoing, I guess. I really like to study and learn, but before friends came naturally, we grew up together, but now I can't seem to manage it. Maybe I'm just not trying enough. I don't think you should worry about it. You should focus on what's in front of you now. I turned to face her full on. What's in front of me, huh? You think so? Yes, I spend a lot of time thinking about things like this. It's gotten late, though. I didn't think we'd be playing for so long. Did you want my body that much? I didn't want to lose, of course, since winning meant teaching her. Let me walk you home. I have to return the favor, after all. I'd like that, Akina. Both stand up. Then she slides up right beside me. Her arm hooks into mine, making us together. Won't people watching think we're a couple? Her normally perky figure falters, ears drooping. Is that such a bad thing? No. Good. I like being close to you, Koji. Body leans in until her chest nudges up against my arm. Are you sure you don't just like teasing me? Why not both, Koji? This is a great game. Entire time, Akina sticks to my arm like she's glued to it. Happily, she nuzzles away into my shirt. I like your scent, Koji. It's a little odd to be sniffing people, Akina. I'm a fox spirit. I have a strong sense of smell. Scents are just as important as appearance to me. You really are a strange one. But you look like a regular girl who just put on a pair of ears and a tail. Were you expecting me to be normal? That would have been a shock. Imagine if she was just perfectly normal. This might be normal for fox spirits, but not for most girls, I think. Would you have preferred someone plain? Not that. A normal girl probably wouldn't have so many interesting games to play. Oh, so you did like grabbing my charms. Of course. But my aim was never the shrine charms in the first place. Stay out of my head, please. You should guard your thoughts more closely. Spirit realm echoes with the unspoken thoughts and desires of the mortal heart. So be careful what you wish for. Hey, just because I want something doesn't mean you should invade my privacy. That's like stealing from an unlocked house and blaming the person who owns it. But I wouldn't steal anything from you. Except your heart, of course. I thought you were a fox spirit, not a cannibal. Would it count as cannibalism since you're technically not human? I don't know. But I could eat something that belongs to you. Very subtle, cheeky fox. You left such an opening for me. The thief might be the one who committed the crime. This is, hey man. I like this one though too. She's a little bit different. Should you really be leaving the door open for just anyone, right? Would you like more green tea, Koji? It's rather cold outside after all. Sure, that would when I see the steaming teapot sitting on my table. Could you just bring those things with you like a normal person? Not at all. I'm not a normal person, so I have to do things in an abnormal way. Doing normal things isn't so bad. Our date the other day was... Wait, what happened there definitely wasn't normal. Looks like you remembered something good. Thinking about those panties we bought together, Koji. She briefly flips the hem of her kimono at me. I see the flash of pink. If you want to see them, all you have to do is ask. You have no subtlety at all. She smooths out her kimono and strikes a regal pose. Now then, Koji, I must be leaving to the shrine. Thank you for spending time with me today. Wasn't my plan to, but I had fun anyway. No worries. I'll be visiting again, I promise. See you then, Koji. Quietly walks out to the front door. I swear she's really cute, even if she's just completely shameless. Alright, that was second day. Talking about sacred charms and shit. We've got another day with her. Let's just fast forward this alone time and see what that sneaky fox is up to now. I wonder what Akina is doing right now. Probably something silly. She's really cute though, no matter how silly. I'll visit her today. Someone has to stop her from getting into too much mischief, right? Who knows what she's gotten herself into. Huh? No one's here today. I can't even see Akina. Hey Akina, I know you're here, you cheeky fox. Weird, not even a giggle. Come on out already. I'll find you eventually, so why not make it easier for us? Even the breeze is still. Something happened here. Then I hear a sudden bounce clatter, like a pebble. No, not a pebble, I see it now. A button. Where did it come from, though? Is this another one of Akina's pranks? I wouldn't put it past her. Akina, come on, where are you? Koji! Can you tell me how this looks? Huh? How what looks? And Akina steps out into full view. Oh no, here we go again. Let's go, Sheaf. A little bit too tight though, I'm not gonna lie. Gazing in awe at the majesty of her, Akina stands in front of me. This is a girl's school uniform. However, it doesn't seem like it was fitted. Or maybe it was fitted too well. Breast threatened to burst through the everlasting button on her shirt. The scanty miniskirt she wears doesn't even conceal her panties. Wait, panties? It is certainly a sight to see. For now, I'll enjoy the view. Well, what do you think? I do like it, but why you dressed like that? Why you dressed that way in the first place? The priest taught me how to use his computer, and I found a lot of images featuring this kind of outfit on it. These are supposed to be popular, right? The internet said so. I suppose it shouldn't surprise me that the priest is a dirty old man. Still, Mia has excelled taste about this sort of thing. How do people wear these things, though? Doesn't fit at all. Another button explodes off her shirt, ricocheting past, revealing a bit more of her generous cleavage. It looked like it was supposed to fit, but I guess I ordered the wrong size. Shouldn't you be more worried about it falling apart? Not really, are you? What would I say if I'm hoping for it instead? Just imagine, Koji. Each button popping off one by one. 'Cause she can read my freaking mind, Koji. Showing more and more for you. She glances over her shoulder. Oh, it looks like I dropped something. Turning away, she bends over, providing an excellent view of a panty-clad ass. She did this on purpose. She's doing it on purpose, team. Another button gives away under the mounting pressure. From this angle, I can almost see. Oh my, such a lewd face you have there, Koji. So exciting. She peeks back at me, wiggling her butt. You've got me. I'm a pervert, I confess. You have done me in. Victory is mine. So why are you so wiggling like that? Because I can. After all, Koji's attention makes me want to be dirty too. Interesting game. She seems quite pleased when she comes back with her kimono on. That was a nice outfit. You seem to agree. You couldn't keep your eyes off me, Koji. You got a too small one on purpose. Maybe. Knowing you? Definitely. You really believe that innocent old me will try to seduce you, Koji? Yes, you would. She breaks down laughing. Seems I've been discovered. We sit down together in the steps of the shrine. Have you had fun, Koji? I hope you aren't feeling lonely anymore. Not at all. Kina is right. There's been a lot of fun with her. It's only just a few days, but well, I can't just be absolutely certain, but I think I am attracted to her. What about you, Akina? I hope you're enjoying yourself too. Yes, quite a lot. Slowly, she inches over the steps closer and closer to me. When she comes to a stop, she's almost pressing against me. You're wonderful, Koji. Even if you can't control your eyes most of the time. If you invite me to look, what do you expect me to do, Akina? Clearly, I'm just teasing you. If you're testing whether or not I like girls, no, it's not a test to find out if you're a pervert. You're such a cheeky fox. So you tell me every time. Then I notice a strange expression on her face. I'm cold, Koji. I thought, no, I'm cold. She begins to shiver. Oh, I see what's going on. I cuddle against you for our warmth? This shot straight past, hinting to telling. Go ahead, Akina. Other side under my arm and she huddles against me. Akina smiles as she snuzzles up against my chest. Much better. I'm so warmer here than out there. Akina, she's so cute. I think I'm going to get diabetes. It's nice spending time with you, Kochi. I do get lonely, even with the priest. That's so, yes, but I don't feel alone when I'm with you. For a brief moment, I see something more in that smile of hers. She looks sincerely, genuinely happy. Then the priest comes up. Akina, there's a problem. Oh, what is it? They found out about the loophole. Oh, I see. Then that means, yes, it's over. What's over? Akina looks sad. Loophole? What's that supposed to mean? I'm sorry, Koji. It looks like our time is up. Eh? What do you mean? It means what I said. Your wish has been granted. You spent Christmas with a friend. Not Christmas Day, but Christmas. Waivers there. With your wish concluded, I must resume my other duties. I'm sorry, Koji. What? Can we talk about this? Please, Akina, tell me what's going on. This is so unlike her. I barely know her, maybe, but the Akina I know wouldn't give up so easily. It's simple. With your wish concluded, I have no more reason to leave the shrine. I'm sorry, but rules are rules. If I disobey, they might bring consequences. Who are they? She shakes her head sadly. I'm sorry, just forget it. I was being I was just being selfish, so just forget about me. Akina rises, trembling as she does. Turning from me, she disappears into the shrine. The priest glances to me with sympathetic eyes. So wondering why? Of course I am. Akina looked like she was in such pain. In a manner of speaking, yes. She is currently in the spirit realm, likely facing her superiors. What happened? Well, normally she couldn't spend time with you like she did. So she exploited a loophole. A loophole? What kind of loophole? Let me explain how Akina relates to this shrine and thus to you. He takes a seat at the step of the shrine, staring into the heavens. The spirit of the shrine has an absolute obligation to it. They must remain by it at all times. That's ridiculous. So that's why she hadn't seen the town in years. Yes, she was really excited to see what had changed when she had last gone. But now who knows when she'll see it again. He lets go of a heavy sigh. This shrine isn't very popular, so she's not exactly high status. Spirit Realm thinks that because the shrine is poor, the spirit of it must be slacking off. Not exactly fair, but she did even have a choice. She volunteered for shrine duty, she told me. Yet I don't think she's adjusted well to it. Just because you know what you have to do doesn't mean you're ready to do it. She says she's fine, but she really seems lonely. I can relate. Who can relate? Woo! So what about this loophole you mentioned? You made a very open-ended wish, so she got to do a variety of things to fulfill it. She said to me I'd like to have a friend to spend Christmas with. See, so it wasn't just my wish. She was lonely as well. It's not your fault you didn't know. She was hiding it as best as she could. She just wanted to have fun with you what time she could squeeze out. So by using my wish to leave the shrine, she couldn't break the rules, but she could take a moment to forget her worries. But I don't think they're going to take kindly to this. I expect her new orders will to be to neither leave the shrine nor the forest. I didn't know any of this. She tried to keep me in the dark, but where is she now? I want to speak with her. Is that such a good idea? I'm not so sure that she wants to speak with you. What? Why not? Knowing Akina, she's probably going to feel guilty about being selfish. Whether she did right or wrong, she's going to do a lot of spirit searching for an answer. So I don't know what to tell you. There's not much any of us can do right now. Stands up and dusts off his robes. The only thing you can do for now is go home. But, isn't there something I can do? I don't know either. Maybe you'll think of something, It feels like I'm giving up, but it's true that I won't be able to do anything if I freeze out here. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do from here. We made such great plans for Christmas. Now we can't do anything. This isn't fair for Akina. Absolutely none of this is fair. Yet, what can I do about it? She seemed to crestfallen when she heard the news. That's something I can't stand. All the time we were spending together, she was always playing tricks on me. The entire time she smiled innocently, even when she knew full well she was caught. I can't just sit here and do nothing, but I don't know what to do. I jam my fingers in the table when a small flash of silver catches my eye. Right, I keep forgetting. Spare change just keeps slipping through my fingers. I hate coins. I always end up with so many of them. They're always such a pain to handle, so I end up just throwing them in the wallet and never spending them. Then I end up with a gigantic pile of coins in my wallet and have to sit on top of it. I've lost count of the number of times I've lost feelings in my leg because of the fat wallet pressing against my artery. With a quick sweep over my apartment, I end up with a giant pile of metal on the table. I really do hate coins. Now that I think about it, the only thing I've ever used coins on are shrine donations. Right, this isn't the first time I've spent a while visiting shrines. Though, I hadn't met a spirit until now, so surely I have a bit of a favor of the spirit realms, right? Some built up good karma to spend. If I donate this giant pile in front of me as a sign of my goodwill, would they be willing to hear me out? It's worth a shot, isn't it? And I have all of these coins here that I don't want. The very reason I want this shrine in the first place was because I had a few spare coins and not much to do. So what I have got to lose. Even if I can't convince them to let Akina go, then at the very best I'll show her that she has someone who cares. It's decided then. This pile of copper, nickel, and zinc will be emptied into their coffers. I hope the spirits aren't unreasonable, especially when fleeced with such a generous donation. I know exactly what my prayer is going to be, and they better answer it. But now, I should wait until tomorrow at least. Akina, you won't be alone this Christmas. We'll go out and enjoy everything the town has to offer. I promise you that. Even if you're a cheeky fox, you don't deserve to be alone. Hey! I think this is the final day. Just get me to the day. Make the offering. So today's the big day. I've worked out what I'm going to do for Akina. She doesn't deserve to be alone with Christmas. I want to take her downtown again to see the Christmas lights and enjoy the holiday. Imagining her shivering and alone at that shrine, it's not right. Yeah, she's a tease and a prankster, but this shouldn't happen, so I'm going to try and change it. The priest notices me quickly when I walk up to the shrine. So you have a plan? Yes, another wish. To exploit the loophole again? No, this time it will be different. The bag of coins jingles as I grab it. The priest seemed shocked when I pull it out. Pleasant sound, hearing all those coins shaking and jingling against each other. It's a generous offering. Well, if I want the spirit realm to hear my prayer, I think a generous offering is suitable, especially for this. Don't you agree? I suppose. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that everything is worth a shot. Go ahead and see if you can appeal to the spirits. I want Akina to be able to leave her shrine. The wind grows still around me as I make my wish. Everything is now silent. I wonder if the spirits heard my prayer. Then I noticed someone walking out of the shrine. Koji, what are you doing here? Hina, I wanted to talk to you. Please told me everything. Oh. Her arms crossed in front of her as she stares down at the snow. Then you know how I use you as an excuse to slack off. I'm sorry for being so selfish. I understand if you're disappointed in me. I'm not a very good English. I squeeze her hand tight. She startles as she looks at me. Don't talk like that. You aren't a bad person. No one deserves to be alone. We're doing the same thing, reaching out. I'm not going to judge you for that. It's not like I want you to be alone. She stares back at me for a long moment. Her eyes shine more than before. No, it's the glistening of her ears. The ears? Of her tears. I'm not bad, but I was turning your wish into something selfish. I was taking advantage of your hopes and prayers. That's unforgivable, Koji. I have to accept the consequence. No, Akina. I wish that makes two people happy is better than one. You may have chosen to live at this shrine and put it above your own self, but now I want to do for you what you did for me. I want to make you happy if you'll let me, Akina. Fingers tense against mine, squeezing back. I'll let you, Koji. I see the old priest smiling out of the corner of my eye. They're watching, you know. Who? Spirits. After such an impatient plea, they couldn't ignore your wish, so it has been granted. Of course, she must still fulfill her duties at the shrine. I won't forget them. But I'm going to enjoy having some time away. Then what are we waiting for? I tug on her hand. Koji, don't you want to spend Christmas with me? We have a lot of things to do today, you know. Yes, you're right. Oh, can I try Christmas cake? I'll buy you 3. Do you have that much money left? Don't worry about me, okay? Okay. She runs into her shrine with a skip in her step. Come here tomorrow, Koji. I'll be waiting for you. Well, this is going to be a great Christmas Eve. Well, this is it. The Christmas Eve, one of the single most important days of the year. Originally thought I was going to be completely alone for this day. Okay, so it's the same thing. Skip it! Skip it! I mean, it talks about Akina, but it basically repeats what we just experienced. So, this is it. I'm at the shrine to take Akina out on Christmas Eve. My heart beats swifter than ever. I feel like an awkward teen. Why am I getting so nervous now? Is this love? How could it happen so fast? Was it fated to be this way? Damn, I'm so confused. I try breathing slowly to calm down. It's just another date, right? Surely nothing is. Then she steps out of the shrine. Her eyes shine like brilliant gold in the moonlight. Feels like she looks like right through me, and in them I see her smile. Koji, she skips to my side, snagging my arm and tucking herself under it. Are you ready? Yeah, I am. Oh, Koji, are you alright? I can't imagine how she noticed my nervousness. I step aside and plunge my face into the snow. Koji, are you okay? It's fine. Just needed to cool off, right? Alright, I won't worry. Her tail is practically wagging. It's time, Koji. We should get moving if we want to enjoy Christmas Eve. Yeah. So lead the way. She asked me to lead, but I feel her tugging me ahead down the shrine steps. You two have fun. I'll keep an eye on things until you get back. Thank you, Mr. Priest, I think. This is going to be fantastic. I hope Akina enjoys it. The shops are open late tonight. Talk about dedication. Akina seems delighted as she bounces from shop to shop. Koji, look at this. Mouth waters as she stares at a bag of boiled rock candies. They're shipped with festive colors befitting the season. Alright, don't eat all of them though. You wouldn't want to be sick tomorrow. No need to worry, as a fox bear, I have an iron stomach. If you say so, then she dumps the entire bag straight into her mouth. Hey, what did I say about eating too many? I was going to finish off the bag anyways, I just wanted to save time. But, no way. Wait, if she dumped the bag into her mouth, how can she even talk? She hasn't even swallowed. Nice trick. She winks to me, and opens up her kimono. I see sticky, colorful globs spattering her chest. So that's where the candy went. You didn't think I put them all in my mouth, did you? Now that they're stored here, I have easy access. You say so. She comes up with the strangest reasons to do things sometimes. It even makes me wonder what kind of logic the spirit realm runs on. Something wrong? Don't like having an excuse to peek? It's a nice view, I won't deny it. But we can't just leave the candy there. Oh, do you want to eat them instead? This damn fox, cheeky to the last. Yeah. Oh, too bad. Thought too long. I already ate them. Hina, she is the prankster without. Loki would be jealous of her level of mischievousness. Are fox spirits always this sneaky? Of course they are. You know what I am. Aren't we well known as tricksters? Then I noticed something hard pressing against the back of my ear. Turn only to see nothing there. Oh, Koji, you have something behind your ear? I reach back and find one of the rock candies there. How did she do that? She was standing still the entire time. I can only shake my head and chuckle. Alright, we have more to do. The night is over, though. Right? And she slips in to press against me once more. It's nice and warm when I'm this close, Koshi. Her ears twitch. Twitch.tv/FTWitachi place. Let's go. As she rubs her cheek against my chest. I wish I could spend more time in your arms. It's sad that I have to leave them eventually. Akina, I'm right where you want me. You shouldn't spend all your time worrying about the end, when things have only just begun. It's Christmas Eve after all. Yeah, she nestles closer against me. You're right. Where next, Kochi? And we pass the enormous Christmas tree downtown. What a magnificent tree. Much bigger than the one at the shrine. You have a Christmas tree at the shrine? Yep, I still need to get a present for the priest. What do you think he'd like for Christmas? That's a good question. What does he like? Well, Akina, you know him better than me. What do you think he'd enjoy? Well, he said that knowing I am happy is the perfect gift. That man, he is saint-like. I couldn't imagine. I would still like to get him a present, though. Well, what about a charm? A luck charm? Her eyes sparkle with delight. Oh, I didn't think of that. That's perfect, Koji. She bounces in place. I will give him the most powerful luck charm. He should have some good fortune of his own. I smiled at her. It's one thing to buy someone a gift, but when the gift is something so personal, Akina's charms are made by her, so there's something very special. I'll do that later tonight. I still want to enjoy the city with you, Koji. Together we continued to wander around downtown until late in the evening. Later that night, I escort Akina back to her shrine. She's been smiling all evening. I had a wonderful time, Koji. Thank you for being so nice, even after what I did. Hey, it's not like you did something wrong. Remember what I said. A wish that makes two people happy is better than just making one happy. Yes, you're right. She pauses at the top of the shrine step. Sit with me, Koji. Alright. Akina, bright red tail is lined with silver moonlight. She looks to me with the brightest smile I've ever seen. It's beautiful tonight, Koji. She looks to the night sky, tail wagging slowly. Christmas is the best, and I got to spend it with you. Feel like I'm so lucky. Her fingers clasp something tightly between them. Is that a charm? Yes, one that I made time ago. I held it into this entire time, never thinking that luck would come my way. It looks like all I had to do was wait. It's strange, things can stay the same for a long time, and then everything changes. I remember thinking the same thing over the past week. Yeah, I agree. I hope you had fun tonight, Koji. I haven't been on a date in a long time. How many dates does a fox spirit get to have? When you look after a shrine, I don't meet many people after all. But you met me, right? Yes, I met you, and for that I am grateful. Hina grows quiet for a long moment. Koji, she fidgets uncertainly with her hands. How do I say? I like you. You're so nice, Koji. Confident, teasing, playful now. Hina is something else, nervous. Is this? You've been kind the entire time. Even when you had no reason to be. You deserve more than just one wish, even 1,000 wishes. I want to change all the misfortune in your life. Her face and her voice cracks with her emotion. I don't want to stay at the shrine, Koji. You don't have to stay here. I am going to ask to be released. It has been many, many centuries since I volunteered. How freaking old is she? Does she look like this forever? I think I ought to be done now. What will you do after? You get to just remain if you aren't bound to the shrine? What next? There are such beings as guardian spirits. They watch over the lives of mortals and bring them prosperity. Koji, she squeezes my arm tight, staring intently with those brilliant golden eyes. I want to be your guardian spirit. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, I want to be with you. I want to watch over you always. That is my wish from the very bottom of my heart. I wish to be with you, Koji. She reaches toward my head and gently kisses me on the lips. I love you, Koji. You love me too? There's no turning back. I have to answer her fully, honestly. Anything less wouldn't be fair. I am so happy I met you. I love you too. Yes. She melts down until she lays her head in my lap, ears twitching upwards at me. This cute girl with shining eyes. How did someone like me end up with someone like her? She really is from another world. Now, we're together. I will never be alone again. Perhaps it was destiny, Koji. Fated to fall in love and spend eternity together. Yeah, perhaps so. But eternity is a long time. Do you think you'll be able to put up with me forever? Love means you aren't a burden, but are always a blessing. I reach down to stroke through her hair. Koji, careful my ears. Right, sorry. I started to withdraw my hand, but she grabs it. No, Koji, it's okay if it's you. And so Christmas Eve ends with Akina falling asleep on my lap, as we watch the moon sail across the endless Black Sea, on the night I truly fell in love for the first time. Story number 2! We got one more to go. That was an interesting one. So she became a guardian spirit. I married one, and I got a guardian spirit for number 2. I have no clue what's going to happen for number 3. But both of these stories were absolutely amazing. They were super duper fun. I'll let this play. I'm not gonna rush this. Whoops. I fucked it. I fucked it, boys. Yeah, I'm spam clicking through this. I wanna get to the last story. Alright, your boy is back. Alright, let's go ahead. Exact same thing. Just skip all the scenes. Do the ting. And check out all the interesting people that we're about to meet. What the hell? I think I still like Santa Claus over Akina, but yeah, we've done Akina, aka Fox Spirit. We've done Santa Claus, aka Santa, and now we're gonna go ahead and hit up Itsumi, who is our middle school friend, I believe. So yeah, I think I'll go visit Itsumi today. This is also story 3 of 3. So we're gonna find the whole thing and the whole ending and finish this up here. She needs help this week, right? I still have that flyer she gave me. It's just a short walk from my apartment. This should be fine. Though, didn't she say it was really busy? This is not as bad as I thought. It's clean, tidy, and some nice looking paintings. I think I've seen them somewhere before. I don't know where, but they seem familiar to me. I'm probably just imagining things. Then someone comes up to me. You must be Koji. Itsumi told me you'd be coming. She did? She said that you were reliable, which is exactly what we're going to need over Christmas. What days will you be able to show up for work? I'm not really that busy this week, but I don't know if I can make this a regular thing. Oh, have an inconsistent schedule? Yeah, there's some people I need to see this week. I've already seen them! Bro! I'd prefer someone who could be here consistently, but I suppose I'll take it. It's kind of a favor for Itsumi, so I don't mind doing it for free. I don't think you'll keep up that tune after it should be tone, but it's tune after you've seen the Christmas crowds. Rush hour is soon. Not usually during the day? No, it's not that. Rush hour starts when, let me guess, when Itsumi starts working? Correct. She really is popular, you know. At least you're being honest about your business tactics. A man has to do what he can to survive in the cutthroat world of food service. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with him using Itsumi like that. But she's been working here a long time, so I guess she's okay with it. Shall I get started then? Sure. Go to the back room, put on that uniform, get a bunch of spares back there, so you should be able to find something that fits right away. Back room, back room. It feels odd to do a job like this. I mean, hospitality is something I've tried to avoid. Had a few jobs like this, and they've all left a bad taste in my mouth. Angry customers are one of the worst things you can deal with in any profession. Yet, here I am, at Isumi's request. Guess I'm just happy to have something to do, even if I complain. Where is that? Oh, here's the back room. I guess there's spare uniforms. Now then, better get changed. The hell is going on? Sometimes you have those moments where every part of you is screaming, you fucked up. And I'm feeling that way about now. Timmy glances over to me, still getting dressed in her bunny outfit. She's only just begun, her entire curvy body laid bare for me to see. So you came. She's completely bent over, indifferent to the fact that I'm there. Will you be working today, Koshi? She straightens up slowly, pulling her bunny outfit on with the motion. It gets stuck, however. She tugs on it, but it seems the outfit is too small to make it past her hips. With great effort, she manages to force herself into it, and her curves fill out the lower half of the bunny outfit perfectly. She really has become a woman. Isn't that outfit a bit tight for you? It brings in customers if it's tight. Right. What are you acting so embarrassed over? Didn't we used to take baths together when we were younger? Right. Middle school was merely when we departed. Wait, you took baths with her in middle school? Oh. I'd like to know what's going on here, team. Been together for far longer. Okay, never mind. It was definitely far longer than I was gonna say. I don't see how this is any different. This is completely different. She turns to face me as she pulls the front of her outfit up. How so? I just got a tweet and I need to figure this one out really quick. It might be an important one. Sorry about that, team. Please don't be just a like. Ah, shit. They just liked the tweet. Once again, the uniform resists being pulled up over her chest. I don't even want to argue now. As much as her indifference weirds me out, I can't help but admire the view. Is that why you're so uncomfortable right now? Of course, after all, it's you. It's fine when it's Koji who sees me like this. Have some modesty, Itsumi. You're the one standing there gawking. Well, yes, but just she starts to let the fabric droop in front, showing more. I don't know how to respond to that. We're adults now, Koji. There's no need to act bashful. If I were a dense man, this is the moment where I would go, huh? But that's not who I am, I think. This job seems to suit you well. So you're just saying that I'm shameless. She's not wrong. Being shameless around you is fine, because you're shameless too. Don't label me like that. Oh, maybe she's right. She steps out of the changing room, then ready to start. So you here to help out today, Koji? Or did you want to see how much I've changed since last time? Help out, of course. Is there a reason why I wouldn't? No, but you do sometimes forget. How could I forget something as important as this? It's happened before. You're not wrong. This cafe seems to be jam-packed. Of what? There's not one person sitting down. I told the owner about you. You could start working today if you like. We still haven't hit rush hour yet. I see. What do you want me to do, or need me to do? Wash dishes, serve tables, anything. I haven't worked in a cafe before, so I'll just have to try my best. Sure thing. So what will I be doing? Cleaning? Just wash dishes and wipe down tables. That's all you need to do. Make it sound so simple. It would be far from it, Kochi. Is it really going to be that bad? Been living alone for a while, so I'm fine with cleaning things. Then the ground starts to tremble and shake. Itsumi. Yes, Koshi? What was that? That is the sound of 1,000 feet walking towards us at the very moment. You know what that means? It means it's almost time to start work. Drops of cold sweat bead down my forehead. I have a bad feeling about this. You're not the only one. After one of the most nightmarish days of my life, I'm finally nearing the end of the shift. There's still a massive pile of dishes next to me. My hands are shaking as I continue to scrub, wash, and rinse dishes. Itsumi comes over to see how I'm doing. So that's what a typical day at the cafe is like. How are you holding up? I'm fine, I think. Honestly, I'm just putting on a brave front. I'm terrified of working here now. That's weird. Is that why your hands are trembling? Maybe. You should be more honest with yourself, Koshi. You don't have to force yourself if you don't want to continue here. Yeah, I'm gonna go back from a challenge. Besides, you asked me to come, so that's what I'm going to do. Well, thank you, Kochi. You were a big help today. Didn't really do much. The fact that you can handle these crowds is amazing. It's nothing really. If I didn't have your help, I would have been overwhelmed. I find that hard to believe, it seems. You handled it so well. Practice, I guess. You've had enough customers to not worry them. More or less. I've been working for here for years after all. It's only natural that I got used to it. Anyway, work's done. I should go get changed. Are you planning on joining me again, Koshi? It's alright. Come on, don't be shy. Really, it's fine. Although she has a great figure, it makes me uncomfortable to see her like that. Don't know why. Suit yourself. As she wanders into the back room, I finally sit down for a moment. My arms are screaming. My back aches, and I still have all these dishes to deal with. If I work here for a while, I'll probably start to hate the smell of detergent. Right now, though, I'm thinking about Itsumi. I don't know where I stand with her. With the way she acts around me, how could I possibly interpret it as anything except her being interested? No fully grown woman just flaunts her nudity in front of her friends like that. So maybe her feelings from middle school are still alright. Does she know that I knew how she felt? At the time, I knew we were going to different schools, so I didn't want to start anything and then have to be broken apart. I know that she used to read a lot of manga. She probably thinks of me as an oblivious harem protagonist. I never understand how the trope is supposed to work. I've only been out on a few dates, and even I know when a woman's hitting on me. But that's besides the point. She's definitely flirting with me, so I guess she still sees me that way. Of course, I can't just act as an assumption. Best thing to do is probably to let things progress naturally. Maybe I'll ask her out on a date and see how things go from there. She seems really busy though. I wonder if I'll get to spend time with her at all. If she has to deal with these crowds every day, I can't help but wonder how much this cafe relies on her. Hey, she looks better. She looks more normal. She walks out in her casual clothes. I'm pretty tired after today, but I'd like to see your apartment sometime, Koji. Sure, Tsumi. It'd be nice to catch up. Yes. Anyway, see you next time. See you then. Both of us walk out of the cafe and part ways. What a day that was. Okay, so we reminiscing what we just did. And then we're gonna get into the next one. Okay, so it's the brother talking moment now. So yeah. Let's skip through the scenes, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into the second scene with her. Let me select the scene. Okay. Go for my part-time job, right? Yeah. I guess it's time to work again. Although I'm not exactly looking forward to it. I just want to see the ending of this one. Still, it'd be nice to see Itsumi again. When your boy's done all of the parts, let's go. Yeah, it's just, I mean, all the auto parts done. That's how you do. This time, Sumi's already dressed up. She looks ready for the day. Oh, Koji. Ooh, she got her Christmas outfit on this time. Good to see you again. Good to see you too, Tsumi. That's an interesting outfit you have there. The Santa outfit. Very flattering one at that. I don't have to say what you're thinking, do I? Not at all. You really aren't any different from back then. You were the biggest pervert in the school. Those were just misunderstandings. Yes, misunderstandings. That is what you called them. Anyway, today's going to be another busy day. But the customers won't be here for a while yet. She sits down at one of the tables. Is it really okay for you to do this? I mean, even if there's no customers yet? It's fine, Koji. I want to talk to you. I take a seat opposite of her. Her eyes stay on mine the entire time. It's funny that we've come together again. We couldn't be separated back in the day, could we? Nope. We'd always go off on adventures together. Not just middle school either. My entire life up until that point had been spent with her. It's a surreal thought when I think about it. Bonds don't quite fade. You might forget what someone looks like or not remember their name. But when you meet them again, it all comes back to you. Yes, so much time spent. After we went to different schools, I never found another friend like you, Koji. Did you ever meet anyone? I met a few people. No one I remember after I left high school, though. I see. I'll admit, you aren't as bashful as you used to be. We've all got to grow up eventually, right? Yes, but completely abandoning any sense of shame you have isn't very mature. I'm not exactly sure how to feel about this coming from her. She did admit to me that she's using those sexy outfits to bring in customers. Then again, if I were a girl, that's exactly what I would do too. Guys fall easily for a nice pair of breasts, no matter who they are. Yes, I'd go as far to say that breasts have conquered entire empires. You can stop thinking about dirty things now. There's nothing wrong with thinking about breasts. She leans across the table, flashes a glimpse down to her festively adorned cleavage. Really? Of course not. Of course, I'm the one looking down her dress. If you think about nothing but breasts, it could be a problem. Maybe, only if I spent all my time thinking about breasts. There's nothing wrong with setting some time aside to thinking about them. Perfect. She leans back in a chair, taking a moment to adjust the front of her dress. Alright, I'll stop then. I honestly don't mind. It's strange how comfortable you are with these things, Itsumi. I'm older too, you know. If we never come to terms with these things, we'd never be functioning adults. That's true, more or less. I wonder what it's like for guys who keep getting embarrassed by these things no matter how old they are. Man, that would be hell. Koji, I've missed you. Kinda forgot our friendship after all these years, but now that you're here, her expression turned shy and sheepish for a moment. I've realized how much I miss talking with you like this. Itsumi. Never really realized it either. It's true, just talking with Itsumi is enough to put me at ease. I can't help but think about all the time we've lost. If only I stayed there and went to high school with you, neither of us would have been alone then. Hey, there's no point in dwelling on what ifs, right? I'm just happy that I got another chance to talk to you. Right, that's true. Still, I would have liked more time with just us, talking like this. Feels like the time I could have spent with you was unfairly taken from me. You had to leave because of your dad's work, right? Yes, he had to move to another town to keep his job. What choice did I have? She lets out a deep sigh. It's just nice to think about how things could have worked out differently. I can hear the longing in her voice. Hey, I'm here now. I'm not going anywhere, Tsumi. We'll make up for lost time, I promise. You really promise? The Koji I know would never break his promises. Of course I promise. I promise to stay here and help too. Then you're not so busy. We'll do heaps of fun things together, just like old times. Alright, fun things. I remember some of your favorite fun things. Remember when you tried to get someone to buy you an adult magazine? Ouch. Yeah, I wanted to do the right thing and pay for one instead of stealing it. Of course he didn't buy it for you. Pervert. I was just curious. No need to label me anything. If you aren't a pervert, why did you look at my chest? You did that on purpose. Am I supposed to ignore an open invitation? Well, it's not like I have a problem with you looking. Anyway, Koji, we still have plenty of work we need to do before the customers arrive. She gets off her seat. I can see that her dress has started to ride up her back. Hey, Itsumi, might want to pull down the back of your dress down. She looks behind, seeing an exposed edge of her panties. Figures you'd notice something like that. Itsumi wasn't joking about today. I'm more stressed than I've ever been. It's even worse than yesterday. All I'm doing is collecting dirty dishes and washing them too. How did she cope with this before? This is just insane. I'm stacking plates as high as I can. There's always more. There's always more glasses, there's always more everything, yet the entire time one person stands out among the horde of customers. Yes, sir. I'll have your iced coffee shortly. Please be patient. Oh, you wanted an iced chocolate for your daughter. No problem. Her cool personality lets her keep a level head, no matter how fast to see her customers. It's almost mesmerizing to see her soothe the crowd as she passes by, no matter how angry the customers are from not getting their orders in a timely fashion. She's able to calm them down with only a few words. Please be patient, sir. You will have your drink shortly. Your food will be ready soon. When faced with a cool personality, the customers seem to become as calm as she is. How are you coping with the dishes, Koji? It's fine. Don't worry about me. I'm not fine, but I have to keep going. I said I would help out, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. You're doing well, Koji. Keep it up. Don't worry, I will. Sumi already has another tray of drinks out. How does she do this? Well, she does have several years of experience. She still amazes me. She used to be really clumsy for as long as I knew her, but now she has an almost cat-like grace. Then I see a ground is slippery. Wait, Itsumi. It's too late. Of course this would cause it. She loses her balance instantly. It's not as bad as the other ones, though. The drinks on her tray spill. They completely coat her front of her chest. Thick, sticky fluid spray everywhere. Oh, I see what it's supposed to resemble now. Great. Great job. I wasn't even picturing that. All over her face, her arms, her breasts. Her eyes go wide, shocked. She tries to wipe off her chest, but that only spreads it around more. Whatever was in those cups, it forms sticky, syrupy strands between her fingers that are white. That's not good. Must be working too hard. That's when I notice that the drinks are soaking through the front of her dress. She isn't wearing a bra underneath that outfit. I try to tear my eyes away, but there's just something bewitching about it. I'm sure every single guy in this cafe is thinking exactly the same thing. Fresh truly do conquer empires. I can almost bear them cheering as she passes by. I have to help her. As much as I enjoy the view, I should do something to help her. She doesn't seem embarrassed in the slightest. I'm sorry, sir. I'll go get your drinks again. It will only take a moment. She puts up her tray and carries on as if nothing happened. But her dress remains soaked and see-through. The sugar from the drinks is growing sticky on her skin too, making it look even more. Itsumi, don't worry, they appear to be pleased by this. Yes, I'm going to worry. She pauses to look at me. It's only a few spilled drinks, Koji. You know that's not what I'm talking about. I look down again, able to see the peaks of her mountains. Would you like me to show them to you? No. Oh, you don't like my boobs. It's not that I don't like them. Look, get cleaned up and I'll take over in the meantime. Are you sure you want to do that? I look behind her in the roaring crowd. My instincts are screaming at me to run away. This crowd will eat me alive, I'm sure. For Itsumi's sake, I'll face it. Yes, I'll do it. Just go clean yourself up, okay? As you wish, Koji. I probably just signed my death warrant, but if it's for Itsumi, that's okay. After one terrible day, we finally leave work late in the evening. It's dark when we step out of the cafe. You did well, Koji. Also, thank you for giving me a chance to clean up. Don't worry about it. I barely had time to even catch my breath during all of this. I didn't have a problem with it though. How did I tell her? I just didn't like the idea of those guys perving on you. It just didn't seem right. It may seem silly, since I obviously share the same feelings. Still, I don't like them looking at my childhood friend that way. With Itsumi and me, we can make jokes about it. I see. That actually makes me happy, Koshi. You do still care for me about me all these years. Why wouldn't I care about you? I was worried you were just being polite. But it seems you really do care. She's uncertain too. I guess it's been a long time. Of course I care about you. Why wouldn't I, Itsumi? Feelings can change over time. That's just how life is. She scuffs her shoes on the sidewalk. I'd like to walk with you for a bit, Koji, if that's okay. Of course it is. I'm really tired after today, but spending time with Itsumi makes me feel better. Lead the way then, Koji. As I stagger into my apartment, I collapse into the couch. What a day. Itsumi shortly follows me in. How are you still able to walk, Itsumi? Just practice, Koji. There's nothing you can't get used to. I can't imagine getting used to that. Just how tough is this girl? Today was a lot of fun, despite how hard it was. It's never really convincing when you say it's hard because you never seem tired. You've got to have a poker face when you're dealing with those crowds. They can smell your fear. You make them sound like they're monsters. Oh, but they are. Have you not seen that hunger in their eyes? I mean, I guess. That's probably why they went to a cafe in the first place. It was a metaphor, trust me. Some of the customers are looking for an excuse to ruin your day. What keeps you going then? Despite all the hardships of the job, at least it's never boring. You wouldn't believe how boring I this time. Again, the English. What's going on? Working at the cafe is pretty much the only thing that's kept me sane. But the pressure is incredible, isn't it? Insanely so. Whenever I make a mistake, it disrupts my entire workflow. So I dimmed perfection for myself when I'm at work. But you didn't seem too bothered when you spilled those drinks. That's because you were there. You covered for my mistake and gave me a chance to collect myself. That was really sweet of you, Koji. I'm amazed you lasted that long while I was busy. It's nothing if I'm doing it for a friend. No, really, you were amazing today. I'm not that great compared to you, Itsumi. How many dishes would you have served on that day? Easily over 100. Well, that's normal for me. Normal, she says. I'd just like to say again, Koji, thank you for helping me out at the cafe. You've made it a lot easier for all the staff there, especially me. Honestly, it's no trouble. I had nothing better to do. By the way, did you see them? See them? Oh, those. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You definitely did. I saw it in your eyes. Your entire outfit was see-through. Have you considered wearing a bra? They're a pain to deal with. She was a real late bloomer, so I guess she doesn't like anything holding her back. Anyway, I really should get some rest. See you later, Koji. Until next time, Itsumi. She walks out of the apartment. I catch a glimpse of her skirt bobs up for a split second. Interesting. Here we go again. Alright, so, recapping. It's okay. Got one more section to go, I think. Take a break from work. Stay at home. I think for now I need to take a break from working at Itsumi's Cafe. I've only been there twice. I already feel like I'm on death's door. How does she do it? Can't be experience alone. She makes mistakes too. It's inevitable when you're under that kind of pressure, the entire crowd constantly demanding attention. How no one throws a fit after not getting service is beyond me. Come to think of it, are they there for the food or are they there to see Itsumi? That's what I'm not comfortable with. After all, she's my childhood friend. Other guys staring at her like that, it just doesn't feel right. I keep thinking that, but can I actually say anything about it? I mean, she's been under the impression that I'm oblivious for years. Why else would she do all these shameless things? Huh? Someone's knocking on my apartment door. Who could it be at this time? It's about time you opened up. Don't you know how cold it is? It's nice to see you too, Itsumi. You don't have work? I have a day off. Ah, I see. We cooking boys. Even I need to relax sometimes. Since I have nothing better to do, I figured I would come see what's happening with you. Well, glancing around my apartment, not much to say, really. Nothing has changed since we were last year. I didn't think it would. Makes me glad you're one of the few things in my life that doesn't change. Are you afraid of change? Yes. Change is scary and can throw your entire life upside down. It's better when things don't change. You really think so? I mean, what if you didn't meet me again? Would you have been content with your life as is? Well, content, but not happy. Maybe change isn't that bad. Don't go and change anything drastic, Koji. I like you the way you are. You mean you like it when you can tell what I'm thinking? That's an added bonus, but it's just nice to have something absolute in your life. I'm far from absolute, though. After all, I'm a much better student than before. Yes, you finally went to that university you always wanted to, but you don't look happy about it. Well, even if got into the university I wanted, it's a bit lonely. I understand, but that doesn't matter now. You're here, so I'm definitely not alone. Yes, I'll make sure you aren't alone, Koji. She looks around my apartment. I have a treat for you, Koji. What kind of treat? Oh, you'll see. She begins to unbutton her jumper. Whoa, easy there. I like looking at your chest, but there's no need to rush. Just keep watching. Bit by bit, she strips down until she reveals something quite pleasing indeed. It looks like a bathing suit, not gonna lie. What do you think? This was my high school. Oh, it is! When your boy's correct. It looks tight. Is that bad? No, not at all. You never got a chance to see me in it. Now you have as much as you want. I can't help but notice how badly the swimsuit is straining over her chest. Did they give you a smaller size at the start of high school? Yes, then I just grew and grew. I was wondering when it was going to happen. She pokes one of her breasts through the suit. I think I see one of the seams starting to split. Didn't you like school swimsuits? I remember you talking about high school and how you wanted to see girls in swimsuits. Now that she mentions it, I did have a thing for swimsuits. I think she designed these things to be non-arousing. But now people fetishize them everywhere. I don't know how to feel about that. It certainly is encourageous. How was that word? Incongruous. Oh, my bad. Seeing it to me is one right now. Now, why does it have to seem here? A seam where? Look downward. Oh, I always wondered about that. She tugs at the lower half of the swimsuit, showing off flashes of skin with each pull. Why don't you come lie on my lap, Kochi? Itsumi sits on the lounge, clicks with one finger towards me, beckoning. Your lap? Yeah. Well, what? Lying out and resting my head on her lap, I feel her start to play with and stroke through my hair. I keep glancing up to see those two jiggling blue mountains. This is the best seat in the house right now. When was the last time we did this? Don't remember, but you definitely weren't wearing a school swimsuit then. Right. It was just before you left. You remember that night, Kochi? I still remember everything from then. Her words became tinged with melancholy, despite her blank expression. I shouldn't be bringing up stuff like that. Are you enjoying the view, Kochi? Of course I am. This view is one of the most glorious I've ever seen. Herbert, I know. For the next hour, I just lay there. An hour? Boy! Am I just starting to feel that way about her? I think I am. When I saw her again, I wasn't sure how to feel about her. I know her feelings, but I don't know my own. It wouldn't surprise me now. After all, everything I do with her feels so intimate. Laying my head on her lap shouldn't embarrass a veteran pervert like me. But your face is red, Kochi. Back in her normal clothes now. It's a strange day to be wearing a swimsuit under your clothes, Itsumi. Does it matter? After all, I wanted you to enjoy it. That's the only thing that matters. She sits down again. So did you enjoy it, Koji? Yes, I did. I'm glad. Seems you were a little embarrassed about it, too. Where's the legendary shamelessness of a true pervert? It's gone somewhere else for right now. Is that so? I guess there are moments like this even for you, Koji. Not even seeing me naked made you blush like that. That isn't really the same. It's not. What's different about it? Just feels different. I wonder why that's the case. The answer is obvious. Intimacy. Something which I have scarcely experienced since middle school. Just sitting there and having someone minding you like that, it's nice. Koji, have you ever noticed anything about me? Noticed anything? Like what? I mean, do you think there's any significance behind my actions? Well, we're childhood friends. It's natural that we're close. I'm avoiding the question and playing the fool. No, Koji. I mean, she can't bring herself to do it, can she? If you want to say something to me, go ahead and say it. You can tell me anything, Itsumi. After all, we know each other really well. I don't think this is something we'll avoid this time. If I were to take a guess, she's finally going to admit her feelings. Listen, Koji, there's something you should know. Yeah, what's the matter, Itsumi? It's something I've wanted to say to you for a long time, but I never had the courage to say it. Struggling, but I already know what she's going to say. I like you, Koji. I know. Eh? You? You knew the entire time? Yeah, I knew. Since when? Pretty much the minute that you started flirting with me. I'm not a dense harem protagonist or anything. When a girl likes you, it's pretty obvious. So yes, I knew from the beginning. You may not be dense, but you're an idiot. Excuse me? Why didn't you say something earlier, Koji? Why? This entire time I was thinking about how much I regretted never confessing to you. Yet you knew the whole time, and just leave me suffering. You're a horrible person, Koji. Why? Just why? Why didn't you say anything to me? You were going to leave back then. If we were going to start dating, then have to leave, wouldn't you feel much, much worse now? No. What felt worse was years of regret. Years after years of Christmas. I thought about how I should have confessed. About see this now the story getting for reals and it's serious and it's hitting me right here hard about how we might have tried to make it work even if we were apart. But instead of having some kind of closure, I've been living with my regrets. So what will you do about that, Koji? I don't know what to do. Do you not like me? Is that why you never said anything? Don't you want to be with me? It's not like that, isn't it? The whole time you said you liked women with curves. Do you know how that made me feel? I'm more than that, Koji. I only showed off because I thought it would get you to look at me. But you knew the whole time that's a horrible thing to do to me. Didn't you care about how I felt, Koji? If you knew they were there, why didn't you answer those feelings? Don't you think you owed me that much if you knew I was leaving? Even if you rejected me, it would have been better than waiting all those years, never knowing how it could have worked out. This story seems very freaking familiar. She takes a few deep breaths, trying not to burst into tears. Just why? Why didn't you? I'm sorry, Itsumi. Is that all you have to say? Please, Koji. Can you say anything else? Can you give me an answer? She's really upset right now. I've screwed this up badly. I never thought about it that way. Now I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm attracted to you. That much is obvious, right? Yes. But do you love me? If you didn't say anything then maybe you didn't feel anything. Maybe if I confessed, I would have just been rejected. Were my feelings for nothing? She straightens out her sweater and starts towards the door. Wait, Itsumi. I need to go home. It will be a busy day at work tomorrow. I open my mouth to say something, but she just stares blankly back at me. Without another word, she steps out of my apartment and closes the door behind her. I've messed up big time. Uh-oh. I really am an idiot, aren't I? Why didn't I think about it from her perspective? Wouldn't I feel the same way if I never confessed to a girl I like? Oh, hell no. Are we ending off on my own sorry team? Then she moved away, and then years after that happens, I meet her again, only for her to say to me that she knew how I felt the entire time. I think I'd be upset, especially if I spent a lot of time with them. Too late now, though. The question is, what am I going to do about this? I have to focus on the here and now, instead of sitting here and doing nothing. Sumi's mad at me the most she's ever been with anything. But I don't think it's over. No, we still have unfinished business. She seems like she desperately wants an answer through all the heartache. People can't just throw their feelings in the trash on a spur-of-the-moment decision. If anyone could, they probably wouldn't fall in love in the first place. She carried those feelings around for her years and years. There's no way she'll just let them go. And, well, there's no way I can let go of my feelings either. I like her a lot. I think I might even love her. No, I do love her. That's why I want to do so much effort for her when she spilled those drinks. Or when my heart skipped a beat when I saw her getting dressed in that bunny outfit of hers. There's no point in lying to myself anymore. I'm an idiot who's in love, and I didn't even realize. So what am I going to do about this? People fight a lot when they're in love sometimes. Anyone who would just give up after one fight wouldn't be worth it, I think. Itsumi, I'm so sorry that I didn't answer your feelings all of these years ago. I didn't know if I was ever going to see you again. That's exactly why I'm going to make things right now. I don't want to lose her again after so many years. That's how I feel about her. I'll head over to the cafe first thing. They probably still need an extra hand for the holiday rush. I can't imagine she's doing too great either. She's in no shape to take it on her own. She shouldn't have to. I'll help you, Itsumi. I promise you that after all. Even though I'm an idiot, I at least have my determination. Those crowds will be vicious, but I'll be there. I don't care if I have to wash 1,000 plates. I'm not going to give up my promise. After all, if I don't keep my promises, then what am I? Just wait, Itsumi. Please wait. Alright. So we got a new day, new things going on. Fast forwarding the story again. Settle things with Itsumi. I think this is the last one. Should be. Alright. Psyched myself up for this. It's going to take a lot of courage for me to go back. So I have to do it. Itsumi, I won't leave you to face Christmas all alone. I promise, after all. I wander into the cafe. I see a familiar figure standing by a table. Itsumi is holding a drink tray close to her chest, her fingers digging into its hard surface. She turns around and sees me. For a moment, she seems to be at a loss for words. What are you doing here, Koji? I said I'd help, didn't I? Even an idiot has to keep his promises. I have no say in whether or not you can work here, so do as you wish. Then I'm going to help my friend. She offers no response. The day goes busier and busier. Yet this time, I keep pace the whole way. Sumi is getting dishes out faster than the customers can order them. The entire time she tries her best not to look at me. You did something to upset her, huh? The cafe owner is looking over my shoulder as I continue to clean the dishes. We had a fight, yeah. I want to make things right. Do that soon, would you? It's affecting business. She's been down. I've noticed. When you can read her feelings, you know something is wrong. So whatever you did, you better fix it, Koji. That girl is completely lost right now. Right, I do my best. Sumi passes by at the moment. She's trembling with every step. Sumi, please. Hear me out when you have the chance. Fine. She doesn't say anything else. Instead, she focuses on the job and keeps the dishes flowing out of the kitchen. Eventually, the crowds die down and we have the time to actually talk. We sit down across from each other. Sumi still looks shaken. I barely know what to say. For a moment, we just drink in the awkwardness, unsure what to do. Eventually, Itsumi breaks the silence. Why did you come back? Because I wanted to answer your feelings. You're right. I was being indecisive. But I'm going to tell you now. I like you, Itsumi. And I admit, I regretted I never said anything too. Do you? Do you really mean it? Are you just telling me what I want to hear, Koji? Why would I do that? I know you can see right through me. I can't lie to you. You know I'm telling the truth. Yes, I'd know right away if you were lying. That's right. That's how well I know you. She leans over and puts her face down on the table. Just, Koji, it's hard to just forget. It's not as simple as just saying sorry and that you want to make things right. You have to prove it. That's why I'm here. I was scared of facing you again, but I knew I had to do it. You were suffering. I saw it in your face, in your actions. I know saying sorry isn't good enough, but I want to do my best. I can see her tearing up a bit. Koji, I really do love you, and it really hurt when I said those things to you yesterday, but that's how I felt. I wanted you to notice me, but you saw the whole time and just chose to say nothing. I know. I thought about it. I realized that if someone knew my feelings but never answered, I'd be angry too. You didn't do anything wrong, Itsumi. Even so, I was being harsh. It's okay, couples fight all the time, don't they? But we are a couple. I reach across the table and take hold of her hand. Then why don't we change that, Itsumi? For the first time in her life, she actually looks embarrassed. I finally cut through her apathetic personality. I wouldn't dislike that. Actually, I'd really like it. I can feel her fingers slip between mine. After all, we've known each other for so long, haven't we? That's right. Who would make a better couple than us? She was upset, but now I can see a gentle smile forming. I've been waiting a long time for you to say that to me. Thank you, Kochi. So, are we going to spend Christmas Eve together? Absolutely. It'll be our first date. I find it so strange to be saying that. Even with all those feelings, we never actually went on a date, or did anything as lovers. And we'll have to make up for lost time, won't we? Yes, we will. She stands up from the table, brushing the tears away from her eyes. Heh, break's nearly over, Koji. The rest of the shift is easy, but do your best. Don't worry, Itsumi. We'll take on whatever comes together. Christmas Eve, one of the single most important days of the year for me. Urgent thought. Okay, so it's the same exact, pretty much sequence as the other ones. Do we still have one more to go? I could have sworn that was it. Alright, here we go. Hey Koji, hey Itsumi. Not dressing up for the night? Nope, I do enough of that at work. And I only want to be looking at me today. Seems like she really means that too. This night is just for us, so let's make the most of it. Feels weird. This will be our first date. I don't know how to feel about it. All I knew, Itsumi, is that I'm happy. Right. This just feels like it should have happened a long time ago. Hey, don't worry about it. We're together now, that's the important thing, right? Of course. Finally got a chance to confess my feelings. Meeting you again this Christmas was the greatest present I could have asked for, Koji. Not something I really saw before, but Itsumi was always an incredibly cute girl. Even more so right now. She's actually shy. This side of her is amazingly cute. Anyway, where would you like to go for our date? Wherever you want it, Sumi. After all, you've been working this entire time. Cut loose and have as much fun as you can. Okay. I don't know where I want to go, so let's just walk around downtown and see what we find. Sounds great to me. She takes a step to stand right next to me. Slowly she leans into me until she's resting on my shoulder. Her hands slip into mine. I don't understand. Why was it so hard to do that? I wanted to do it the entire time, but I always stopped myself. Why is it so hard, Kochi? What's easy for one person might be hard for another. That's just life. But you were able to do it in the end, right? Isn't that what matters instead of wishing for it a different life? Yes. She practically dragged me out of the apartment, smiling the entire time. Come on, we need to have a nice and early. You don't want to miss anything, do you? Not at all. Downtown is absolutely booming. I don't think it was ever this busy in the last town I lived in. Everyone is out in the town tonight, it seems. Looks like Christmas rush is well and truly on. Glad I'm not working tonight. Look at these crowds. How much business does your cafe get on Christmas Eve? During the night, I mean. I'd say at least double the business we'd get during the day. Are you sure they're going to be okay? Don't worry, they'll be fine. They knew that I was planning to do this from the start. You were planning our date that early? Yes, I didn't know if I was going to go on a date or not, but I planned ahead just in case. I made sure everyone knew, including my boss. He's surprisingly lenient with how much he relies on you. It's because he relies on me that he agreed to this. All of the other staff need practice, he said. How cool. At least I'm not there right now. Don't worry about them, Koji. Just worry about us. What would you like to do first? I have no idea. Then you'll let me decide? Go ahead. We should get ice cream. But isn't it already cold? We always ate ice cream on Christmas Eve. Ice cream in front of the fire was one of the best parts of Christmas Eve. Come to think of it, eating ice cream in front of a fireplace was always a bad idea. Was what? Was always a bad idea? Remember how it would melt and get everywhere? Okay, that was the best part, even though we had to clean it up afterwards. Yeah, there was that time when your parents had new carpet put in, and we were told that we were absolutely not allowed to eat ice cream there, but we did it anyways, and they got pretty angry. But it was worth it. Yep, I don't have a single regret about ice cream, even if it was a bad idea. Sometimes bad ideas are the best ideas. It doesn't take long until we find somewhere selling it. We end up sitting on a bench to eat ice cream. Yumi's looking at me though. Hey, Koji. She reaches out towards my face. What is it? Her fingers brushes over the cheek. You got some ice cream on your face. She licks it off with a finger. Delicious. I can't help but blush from the gesture. Right. Seems I'm weak towards cuteness instead of lewdness. Who would have imagined? Ooh. What are you so embarrassed over, you pervert? Can't handle being touched by your childhood friend? Hey, I'm not embarrassed at all. I know when you're lying. There's no need to be bashful around me, Koji. We're adults, aren't we? Yeah, right. I still can't help but feel nervous. At first she was shy, but now she's becoming incredibly confident. Is she really already comfortable with the idea of dating me? Don't forget to finish your ice cream. You can't spend the whole night lost in thought. Right, right. We finish, and Itsumi looks very pleased. Ice cream during Christmas still tastes as great as ever. Don't you think, Koji? Now that she mentions it, I did enjoy that. I don't think I've ever had ice cream during Christmas since I saw you. Itsumi shakes her head. Don't dwell on the past. You told me that. Here and now is what matters. Come on, let's go have a look at the Christmas tree. She shakes me by my hand and tugs me off the bench. Okay, so this is the end. They always do like that little scenery type of thing for the ending, so. In front of the brilliant Christmas tree downtown, Itsumi smiles. Her face reminds me of how it used to smile every Christmas Eve. It's in a moment that I realize why I love her so much. The shimmering lights of the Christmas tree dance around her, giving her an almost angelic appearance. For a moment, I'm lost in how beautiful she looks. Gently squeezing my hand, she guides me through the crowd. Eventually, we stop right in front of the Christmas tree. Her eyes lock onto mine. You have beautiful eyes, Kochi. Has anyone ever told you that? Can't say they have. Why? When we first met, that's the first thing I noticed about you. They say that eyes are windows into the soul, and I liked what I saw in yours. They were truly beautiful. They are truly beautiful. I guess that's where my feelings started, even if I didn't know it at the time. Then, when we spent our first Christmas together, her attention sweeps over the entire square briefly. Whenever I see candy canes or decorations of trees, they all remind me of you, Koji. Koji and Christmas will always be one and the same to me. Her smile grows wider and wider as she looks at me. Koji, the day I left you was the single greatest regret that I ever had in my life. Nothing I ever did after that compared to having to leave you behind, Koji. When I was in the car on my way to this town, I felt like crying the entire time. Hey, don't worry about that, okay? I keep telling you, I'm here right now. I have no intention of letting you go. That's right. She grabs my hand, hold tightly. Her eyes are shining. I love you, Koji. I wish I had the courage to say it earlier, but I finally did it. I want to be with you again. Please, no matter what. Don't let anything pull us apart. Promise me that you'll be here no matter what happens, Koji. She holds out her hand. With no hesitation, I take it. I promise it, Sumi. We'll be together forever. Thank you. I know you're someone who keeps the promises. With you by my side, I know that everything is going to be wonderful. There's magic in this moment. I can just feel it. The mood is right, the atmosphere is right, and she's looking at me with so much love in her eyes. Koji, I want to do something. May I? Whatever you like, Itsumi. Okay. Then close your eyes for a moment. I want it to be a surprise. Closing my eyes, I think I know what's coming next. I feel something soft press against my lip. She stays there for the longest time. I can feel the heat radiating from her. As I slowly open my eyes, Itsumi looks back at me. Finally had my first kiss. Couldn't think of anyone I would rather give it to. She looks up at the starry sky. I wonder if Santa knew what I wish for this year. Oh, my main chick. She knows what's up. Maybe she did. Oh, Koji knows. She? Well, the night is still young, Koji. There's so much more. I almost slipped the main chick to my side chick. I mean, they're kind of both main chicks, not gonna lie. She takes me by my hand again. Will you come with me? Of course, I'll come with you, Itsumi. I'm so glad. For Christmas, I reunite with my childhood friend. Her love survives the test of time. Now I know there won't be another time that I will ever be separated from her again. This is the story of how I fell in love with my childhood friend on Christmas Eve. I don't know what's going to happen from here, but if it's with her, then I'm ready for it. That's the end of the game. Yep. So, main chick Santa Claus, or Sakura Santa, um, freaking becomes my wife. I wifed her up. Fox Lady, Akira, I think, or Akira. I don't know. It was one of those. Fox Spirit Lady. Um, what happened there? Oh, she became a guardian angel or some guardian spirit, and then Sumi or Suma, or I forget the names already. My childhood friend, would become boyfriend girlfriend. So Santa Claus was my main chick. Childhood friends, my side chick. Fox Lady, she just knows everything's going well, and she's gonna be there all the time. That is Sakura Santa. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for some more content brought to you by FTWitachi Plays. I love you all very much. Peace out. Have a Merry Christmas, team.